Alright, it's time for another week of ZTGD Radio. This is episode 857 for August 25th, 2025. And on the show this week we have Turds.
What up?
We got the Wombat. We got Anthony.
That was the best intro.
Maybe Anthony?
Oh, that was the best intro.
I don't even know what's going
Sorry,
on.
I didn't hear Anthony because I just heard a noise and then people started talking again. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to respond until I know what's being said.
I feel it.
Oh, man, we're in the thick of it. We got them video games. Lots of video games. Let's kick it off. Anthony, you want to go first? What you got?
No,
Okay.
I don't got anything to talk about.
Why not?
Really. I just haven't played anything. That's hey, more Power Wash Simulator.
That's the shit, though.
How far are you?
Hey, Deep Rock Survivor. I'm on the what is it? The slide at the carnival.
Slide at the car.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm that far yet.
It's a big tower that you like use your scaffolding on. Hold on, I can tell you what it's clean the Helter Skelter.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not- I haven't unlocked that one. Okay.
But you haven't, so you're not at the one where you have to do the Ferris wheel, right?
No, I haven't done that one.
Dude, I'm going to tell you this right now. Fuck the motherfucking Ferris wheel.
I was oh god, which I really liked the treehouse. That was good.
I don't
there
think
was
I've
one-
done that one yet.
The treehouse one's really nice because everything's made out of wood, so you don't have to fucking use there's like one
Okay,
spot and
metal
it's like,
cleaner.
oh my, the metal cleaner.
That's what I
does
run
work.
through.
No,
It
the
really
metal
is.
cleaner
Like,
because the reality is that most of the time you need the high pressure washer anyways because it's
Yep.
fucking rust and there's not a rust removal spray.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, don't remove your rust with a power washer. It's a bad idea in real life.
Yeah, this is a video game. This is not a tutorial.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck.
Right.
You will indeed put a hole through some rust if you fucking plan on using it that way. I really also liked there was one where you clean the bathrooms, but it looks like fucking bathrooms inside a bunker.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one because I was like, oh, finally an indoor area that like I can clean because I'm tired of cleaning the outside of things.
Bruh. Man, you are way further than me. Damn, this game just
I also have the final.
Terrence, don't feel bad. I stopped it. I cleaned the forest cottage. That was the last thing I did.
got you.
So
I have the most powerful. What is it called?
Power washer?
Prime Vista Pro power washer.
Yeah.
I don't. I got the step before because I don't have enough money to buy. Like I can buy the thing because I got 100 stars, but I only got like $2,000 or $1,000, I think.
Bitch, I think I put
Kicks
like
ass.
70 hours in that game. It's crazy.
My friend just said he finished a run with no upgrades on purpose.
Oh,
And I
fuck
went,
off.
I'm not
No.
doing that.
No, my God. Oh Lord.
Dude, ever since I got that most powerful power washer and the attachments, I was like, yeah, that's all I'm ever going to use again.
I did one of my favorites narratively so far because there is a narrative, and it's weird. Is that, and I know it gets weirder. Is the one where you do the mayor's house who's been egged?
Oh, I
But he
did
won't
that recently.
He
Yeah.
won't let you on the property.
Yep. I was like, what the fuck? Well, how am I supposed to? I was like, oh, okay. Got to
I
leverage
thought
these power.
I thought that was funny because I'm like, oh yeah, that would be what it's like. Some assholes like, can you clean my property? Also, you're not allowed on my property, so you just have to do it from the street.
From the streets.
I think.
I've also. Go ahead.
No, I think I'm on the Colt House. I think is where I'm at because I cleaned the helicopter.
You're talking the one that's looks like a church or whatever.
Yeah,
Up on the
I
hill?
think that's where I am.
Yeah.
Yes, the one
Yeah,
you got
the one up on the
yeah,
hill.
that's where I am.
Man, fuck that.
Yep.
The ceiling of
So
that, the roof of that thing sucks.
And that's where, because I do, at least I did with this one, I do it like top to bottom. So like finding all the fucking crevices and little nooks on this
Having
roof.
to set
Oh
up
my
two
God.
ladders there where you could potentially fuck
Yes.
yourself. If you fall down
Did
the
you
wrong
do
way.
the achievement?
No, there's a special
I think
thing?
it's on that one. There's a gnome or something that's on the roof, and if you clean it first, you get an achievement.
Oh, I knocked it off. I didn't even, because I was at a weird angle when I went up, and like I shot the sprayer, and then I was like, what the hell was that? And then I jumped down and saw it. Okay, I might have to reload. I might not. I don't know. Listen, that's taking
Well, I mean,
a long
all you got to
time.
do is like finish it and then go back in and just do that first.
Got you. Okay, I have to do that. But yeah, that's where I am.
Man, I love that game.
It's satisfying.
And then I played some Deep Rock Survivor, and that's pretty much it.
Is that the one that got
You
announced
see that's
this
coming to
week
console?
for console?
That's the one that's that one's finally hitting 1.0.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's updated recently or if it was just locked behind higher difficulties. Not that I'm very far in, because it's a lot of. I will say that game is a lot more grindy than Vampire Survivors.
100%. Very grindy.
But I was like, oh man, like I love Deep Rock Galactic, and this is missing a lot of elements of that, and it looks like they're adding more. I haven't been running into level bosses that are all the same, although final mission of every dive is still right now just kill the dreadnoughts, which are just it's fine. You just don't do a ton of that.
Sounds like a My
inside the
Chemical
main game.
Romance song. Kill the dreadnoughts.
Actually, I'm going to tell you right now, I have never listened to My Chemical Romance.
I'm gonna be
I'm
honest,
sure
I
I
haven't
know it.
either, but I hear that joke all the time.
My wife,
And
I think, does. Didn't he write a comic book? Because I think
I
I
don't know.
Yeah, DC's Umbrella Academy is his.
Yeah. The DC one that they did the show.
He was in
I
charge.
think.
He was in charge of. So when they Vertigo disappeared, and then he basically revived a bunch of them under the DC Young Animal. Brand. And he did. I don't know what else he wrote, but he wrote Doom Patrol.
That's the one. I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, I read. I didn't read all of it, but I read some of that. That was pretty interesting.
That TV show has James Bond in it.
That TV show was wild.
No
I
shit.
do like the show. That show is wild.
Did the show have? The show have the Living Street?
I think it did. Yeah, the town.
I think it did too.
Yeah.
The town that's alive.
Yeah, that's one of the episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That show was wild.
That's all in the comic books.
I'm sure it is. Everything's in the comic books. It's comic books are weird.
All right, that's it. I'm done. Like I said, I've really not played much of anything.
All right, Terrence. What you got?
Well, I think I talked about the stuff that I was like embargoed last week. The reviews are already up for that, for the Discounty and the Sengoku Dynasty. I am playing.
I have a code for that, by the way, if anybody wants to.
I don't. What Sengoku Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not searching for that type of game.
They probably don't want that. They're probably good. They're probably good. But I am playing. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to see this embargo for.
I don't know what
Space
game he's
Adventure
talking about,
Cobra.
so I don't have an answer for it.
Space Adventure Cobra.
Oh,
I think it's Monday.
I don't remember the embargo date on that. I know I sent it to you, but I don't remember what it was.
You did, yeah. Here it is. It's Monday at 2 p.m. CEST.
Okay, so that means you can't talk about it if you want the show to go live before 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, that's 3 p.m. Okay, yeah. Okay, so then I won't talk about it then. But I am playing that for review. I'll talk about it next week.
That's based off the old anime.
Yeah. Well, I talked about the demo a while back about how it's got
demo.
the vintage VHS cutscenes, which are fucking excellent.
Yes, and the demo, because I did play the demo first. I love the music in it, but I'll get more into it next week.
Does it feature any music from Matthew Sweet?
Oh, Jesus.
That I don't know.
That was a deep cut.
Specific reference.
I was going to say, it's a deep cut there.
Oh, was it? Because I was like, what?
The video for Matthew Sweet's girlfriend features footage from Cobra.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. It's like an official AMV almost.
Yeah, okay. No, I didn't even know that. Okay. What else did I play? Oh, I checked out. I don't know if anybody else did the Rogue Prince of Persia that Shadow dropped on Game Pass.
I downloaded it. I have not even booted it up.
It's not bad. I like it's I don't know, like not necessarily claim to fame, but like special thing is that you can wall run on the background because it's a 2D side scroller like the old school Prince of Persia games. Very much in the same vein as because it feels pretty similar to the what was it called? The Lost Prince, the one that just came out. Damn, I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, I don't remember the subtitle.
Lost Crown.
The Lost Crown. Thank you. It feels very much like that one, but the ability to run on the walls is kind of nice. Like you use that to cross different gaps, and there's of course a ton of puzzles and stuff that you have to solve with spikes and spinning things. But it's pretty fun. I mean, I'm not too crazy that it's a roguelike because everything is that. But it's for Prince of Persia fans that are waiting for that because it has some timey stuff in there too for that Sands of Time remake that I don't think we're ever going to get.
It's never coming out.
That and the Splinter Cell are going to come in a double pack in 20 never.
Not in the double pack.
Yeah, the double pack. Splinter Cell remake and Sands Time remake in a double pack.
God, yeah, I don't see us getting any of those. But it's on Game Pass, so like I said, it is a roguelite, but it's worth checking out if you're a Prince of Persia fan. It is pretty good.
I just don't.
I don't love Dead Cells enough to play another game by the Dead Cells people. No offense to them.
Oh, I feel it. I didn't hate Dead. I didn't finish it.
I don't hate Dead Cells,
but I enjoyed it.
Fine. I just went, yeah.
I got you. Well, it is kind of like that too. It's kind of like that's what I'm saying. Unless you like a Prince fan for real, like
like Prince, like Symbols Prince, or
sorry, not like Paisley Park is his best song, and I'm not going to hear otherwise.
Not like Purple Rain. Wait, which one?
Paisley Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Okay,
oh my God, that song is so good.
I didn't hear what you said. I'll give it to you. Yeah, that was a good song. But no, not that Prince. Listen, I would definitely tell you check it out if it was that Prince. Because
I would say I'll play that game.
Run, don't walk.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Shit.
Go get that.
The clip of him moving between levels is on the bike from Purple Rain.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Prince looks like the dude that could have been in a Final Fantasy. He totally could have been in a Final Fantasy game.
Oh, definitely could. Definitely could.
Not enough zippers.
I mean, but he's got plenty of collars, so.
Yes. That is true.
I never saw any of those, but I'm colorblind, so.
Christ on a cracker. That is the most dad joke I've ever heard.
I was going to say, I'm going to leave this podcast now because good Lord.
My goal every week is to tell a joke that's so bad that everybody just stops listening.
Bro, that was, oh man.
Succeeded. All right.
Congratulations,
right, like
you have achieved your weekly goal.
Still, I have to come back to this later. They tripping. Oh my God. Oh shit, what else did I play? Oh, I still haven't made it to the wedding. I tried 3 different times this week. I just had stuff going on. And it's because you I think you've said it before. Kingdom Come Deliverance, unlike a lot of games, is not one that you can just sit down and be like, I'm just gonna play for a minute and be cool. You can't do that.
You can't do
you
that.
gotta invest a little time. So that's my mission this week. I'm gonna get to the wedding for real.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I play? I played some Street Fighter 6. Oh, you can buy people individially. I don't know if they just added that or not. Yeah,
I don't know if that's the way you'd word it.
How much?
Well, so
Terrence, in 2025, how much are people?
I don't know. Yeah.
Here's the catch. So because you know they got one.
Do this. Oh no. Okay, go ahead.
So they have they have fighter coins, right?
Yeah, I know
like
about
Fortnite
those.
has this little thing. Yeah. And so the characters the are priced at $450 fighter coins, but you can only buy the fighter coins in $250 increments for $4.99 or 610 for $11.99. So basically your character is gonna be $11.99.
So
Like,
basically,
I
they're
don't
doing the
hate-
Microsoft points shit.
Yep.
Oh,
That's exactly
Microsoft
what
point-
it is.
Microsoft points that I had to buy in a blister pack
Yeah, I
for
remember
a
that.
small little cardboard card.
With a
Yep.
with a 25-digit code on it.
Oh my fucking god!
That's what they're doing. And so you can buy
At least-
the
at least
DLC
on
characters like that.
At least, well, I mean, at least there was that way to do it. At PlayStation, I wanted to buy stuff for PSP, and I couldn't because at that time in Canada, you couldn't buy like a gift card like that because it was a straight currency amount, right?
Oh.
So I would just buy prepaid like Visa cards and use those.
That would be
pain
the
in
way.
ass too. Yeah, fucking just.
Welcome
I
to
feel
the
it.
future.
So I haven't bought Akuma yet because honestly I feel some type of way because I really don't want to.
Well, they want you to just be
$12.
like, I'll just go ahead and pay the $30 for the pass.
That's what it is, and I fuck that because I don't care about any of the other characters in that pass. Like, somebody that come over here and play with me might care, but fuck you. You go spend $30 if you want to be there.
So, yeah,
So
you want to spend it? It's just $11.99.
Right. So
Well, good news for you, ain't no one coming over.
That's true too.
well, listen, I have events here. Okay, I have people here. Well, they weren't really for me. That was really my kids.
And let's be honest, are they playing Street Fighter or are they playing some Roblox or some shit?
No, they're not on my TV. They ain't playing no Roblox shit, but they'll do that over there. But on mine, no, they ain't playing Street Fighter. Nah, we normally be playing like Dragon Ball or Tekken. Like, nah, we don't play Street. So you're right. What else did I play? Played some Phasmophobia, caught some Ghost. Very briefly, well, I installed Baldur's Gate 3. At some point, I'm going to go back and finish that. And what? Phasmophobia? Yes.
Yeah. All right.
You play that? Actually, yeah, I thought we were all supposed to get together.
Yeah. At some point, we have to do that still because fucking Drew bought it for me. He's like, let's play sometime. And then
You really trying to set up a play date with Drew?
Ask me how many times Drew has played it.
0.
I've never even loaded that game up. That's correct.
See?
Got you. It's fun, and it can be scary, but it's the fun comes in trying to figure out, because the whole thing is you have to figure out what type of ghost you're up against, and each of them
I'm not a real one. Continue.
Well, exactly, yeah.
I just tell them that they don't exist. Do you think they'll just go away?
Listen,
fuck off?
I do that all the time because now it has it where you can use your voice and actually talk, because you have like a spirit box where you can ask it questions, and before you had to like press a button. And it was like, it just automatically did it. But now you can say the words. And so I come in there all the time talking shit to the ghost because I don't believe in this shit. My wife and my daughter, because we play it a lot, they do. And I'm like, man, ain't no fucking ghost where I come in there being disrespectful. It's all get out. And it's funny because most of the time I get killed really quick. So I don't know if there's something to that but yeah. But yeah, the funness comes into, trying to figure it out because you got all these different crazy tools and stuff looking for EMF levels, and you put out a little spirit book and see if one of them will scribble in it and stuff. And then they have like these
dick drawings in your fucking scribble book.
Yeah.
The ghost is trying to communicate. Just dick drawings.
I thought that's what you said.
Just ghost trying to communicate with us. Just penises. Like, oh, all right.
Well, this ghost is a dick. I'm out of here. Look at this.
I mean, literally.
Right. He's just drawing penises. But yeah, it's fun, and we should.
Penises.
we should get together and play it.
We should get together and draw some penises.
Okay, I don't know about all of that. I think that's probably it. Oh, I played some more Echoes of the End. I need to write up that review. I know you Ken, you weren't feeling it.
I haven't went back to it. I'm just like there's no identity.
I mean, and it's
there.
Yeah, You're right. It is, but it's just I don't know. It's something about it. I don't know if it's the nostalgia for those type of games. But I don't know. I'm not to the point where, and there's been some annoying stuff, especially with some of the puzzles, and like I glitched through something when I tried to make a jump, like different little stuff like that. But like I don't know. It's like it's okay. Like I'm enjoying the run, so I'll get that written up and. I'm gonna say that's probably it. I mean, I'll end up jumping in y'all stuff because I always do, but that's all I can think of right now.
You won't be in mine because I only play like one fucking thing.
Yep.
I only want to hear about Overwatch.
Well, I mean, besides that, I don't talk about that, Anthony. Come on now. Although,
Hey, what you said you played one thing. All I'm saying is
one thing new. I always play Rock
Okay,
Band, Madden, Overwatch every week. You know this.
Oh, well, yeah, because I did play Rivals.
Is Madden?
Of course. That's
No,
the
it
only
was
thing.
just Madden didn't just release, did it?
Yeah, it did. It's brand new.
Okay. Is it better this year?
Some ways, some others maybe
Alright.
not so much.
So the Madden experience, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm used to it at this point. It's fine. Yeah.
That's just frustrating to me. I don't even play the fucking games.
I mean, well, I don't have a choice.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
They
like
took that from you.
that's what pisses me off. You know,
Yeah, they took that from
Like,
me back in
how the fuck
2005.
How do you move backwards? You know,
It's amazing how you can.
Bruh.
Oh, all right, Wombat, what you got?
All right. I played. I played some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Not a whole lot to talk about there. Although I do have the perk to be able to create the highest level blacksmithing and the highest level alchemy stuff now, which is
Nice.
cool because you get extra effects and stuff like that, and the you get obviously the stuff that you forge at the highest level gives you more money if you sell it, or has better stats on it if you're just using it. I continue to be blown away by the how many different ways the game gives you to handle certain scenarios. I have found that when the game presents me with the opportunity to go into what could be a hostile camp and negotiate with someone to get somebody's property back or get something, my preferred method is almost always just wait until 1 o'clock in the morning, sneak in, and either steal what I need or kill the people, and make my way out afterwards, versus either fighting the whole camp or paying a whole bunch of money or whatever. Although I'm sure that's not it's not good for my eternal soul in the game, because I just talked to a priest who told me I desperately needed to confess because I have so many sins on my conscience. So outside of that, I bought, because it was on a pretty big sale, and these for some reason are hit and miss as to whenever they go on sale or not. So I picked up MLB The Show 25. It's MLB The Show. I like the fact that they're giving you perk points again now and letting you spend them on the skills that you want to spend them on, instead of the like Morrowind, Skyrim style of the more you do something, the more it builds up your skill. So they have you do, or they have high school and college now, in addition to the draft combine. So when you do Road to the Show, you start as a high school player. You get 2 games in high school, and then you get, I don't remember, 2 or 3 in college, plus the draft combine. You can choose to go to college, or if you get drafted, you can just get drafted. But obviously, if you go to college, it builds up your skills faster, but then you end up in the pros 4 years later. But it can improve your draft stock and all this stuff. So it's very similar to the way they do NBA 2K. Game plays well. It's a little bit hinky as a pitcher, I had to full out turn the umpire strike zones off because they give you the option to have not custom, but individual strike zones depending on the umpire, where they call some stuff that's a ball a strike, and they call some stuff that's a strike a ball, just like real umpires. Well, they've been watching real umpires too close because these fucking umpires suck. So I had to change it to perfect, where if it's in the zone, they call it a strike. If it's out of the zone, they call it a ball. Because when you're a pitcher, you live on the edge of the strike zone, and so many edge strikes would even give me the little, because you get bonus XP if you have an edge strike. So I would get the bonus XP for throwing an edge strike, and the umpire would still call it a ball. So I had to turn that shit off because it was just getting on my nerves. But overall, I mean, the game plays well. It's MLB The Show. If you've played it before, you know what you're getting into. It's, some upgrades from last year, but nothing that's crazy. I finished Valkyria Chronicles, so my new Steam Deck game that I'm playing is Yakuza Like a Dragon. And I see now why everybody kept telling me to play that game. Because it is they love their Dragon Quest.
Yep.
But it's also very, very good. I'm super early. I haven't had too much time to play it. I won't spoil anything just in case there's people like me who haven't played it, but I'm still very early.
Job system makes me laugh because it's actual real life jobs.
Right.
Yes. I love the job system in that game.
Yeah, it's very good so far. I'm excited to play some more of it. I don't have any illusions that I'll finish it before Dragon Quest 1 and 2 comes out in October, but I'll at least play it till then. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, there's a lot of games and we ain't talking about any of them. It's crazy.
I know.
Well, I think they're all coming out this week, and they're we'll get to that in releases, but there's a fuck ton of.
There is a fuck ton this week.
Yeah,
actually.
this is a big ass week of video games. I'm trying to think. I've basically said fuck it in my Overwatch playing this week because they're doing the rank reset on Tuesday. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in there and just not even care. And it's still about the same experience. I had a bad game last night. I was running my DPS. I don't usually play DPS much anymore. I was running my DPS, and it's I was doing damage, but I wasn't getting kills, to the point where our tank was like, you need to report him. I'm like, bitch, I'm having a bad game. You can't report me for having a bad game.
Right?
I'm like, I'm not getting, I was like, my damage is fine, but I'm just not getting any kills. My bad. And then I went to the next game and had the most kills. I'm like, I can't with this game. I don't even know what's happening, but I'm excited for season 18. There are so many things they're changing. They're adding more rewards for individual characters, and now you get to see your rank for individual characters.
Oh, that's neat.
I can finally prove that my Moira is Masters and not fucking Platinum, because the game keeps giving me losses when I play. Motherfuckers. Dude, I swear to God, there is no way in a ranking system that I should go from damn near Masters to the outskirts of Gold in one season. Okay?
Jesus, that is quite the drop.
Yes.
My God.
That happened one season, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Y'all playing that engagement-based matchmaking, and your engagement's terrible because you keep making me lose. But anyway, so let's talk about Big Boss, because I can finally talk about it. My review is live. I felt like I was going to be lower than most people, which I was. I don't get the 10s, man. So I don't know if you've
Quite a
all...
few pins.
What's that?
I said it was
Just
quite a
because you
few
hate
pins.
Metal Gear, Ken.
Yeah, that's
hate
a
it.
statement you will never hear anybody say about me. The discourse around that game has been hilarious to me because it has turned into a conversation about a game that 90% of the people having the conversation have not fucking played. So
It's always the way it goes.
this game, and we talked about this offline last week, is essentially Metal Gear Solid 3 with a coat of paint laid over top of it. There was nothing fundamentally different on the back end other than them adding like the modernized control scheme, which is nice because if you remember back on the PS2, you used the triggers to bring up your inventory, and now you can use them to shoot, which is nice. And you bring up your inventory with the D-pad. So, and that does make it easier to kind of like maneuver your shooting and stuff through the world. You know, we talked about this, you know, you couldn't crouch walk in the original, and just little things like they've made easier to do fundamentally. But the problem that comes with this game is that, say what you want about Hideo Kojima, he makes games that literally, like, Metal Gear Solid 3 was the pinnacle of the PlayStation 2 has a limit, and I'm going to exploit it to make things my style. And when you get a fidelity that is so high, you kind of lose that. I don't know if you've all seen the screenshot floating around of Big Boss in the cemetery, like saluting. Like on the PS2, it had this real, like, artistic flair to it, and now in the new one, it just looks like generic military shooter 15, just because of the way the style changed. And that's evident throughout the game. Like, the cutscenes feel, they feel more generic without that, like, PS2 jank to them. And they're not different, but at the same time they are. They're literally the same motion, the same animation, the same choreography, like all of that's the same. But the way he made the visuals look really made that feel different. And it's just not present here. And then we get to the problem that's got the internet all a titter. The performance in this game is not good. Like, it's...
This game can run on 3DS. Like, the original game can run on 3DS.
Yes, you were correct, Anthony, but it can run in 3DS at 30 frames a second.
Still.
This game runs at 60 frames a second. Sometimes. And I think that makes it worse because it's inconsistent. And one of the biggest inconsistencies, and if you've ever played this game, I won't spoil it for Ryan, but if you've ever played this game, going underwater in this new version drops it down to like 24 frames a second.
Oh.
Well, Jesus.
And there's a very important part of this game that takes place underwater.
Yeah.
Boss fight that takes place underwater?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's rough. And I come to find out, so when we got review codes, they were like, all that are available are PS5. So, like, you can play it on PS5. If you want anything else, you got to wait till launch. I was like, all right, well, I'll play it on PS5. Gives me an excuse to use my Pro, right? The Pro is the worst performing version. And it's because they've taken the fidelity mode that's on the PS4 and Xbox Series X, the 30 frames per second mode, and just uncapped it to 60. And it does not run well. It just does not run well. Which makes no sense. Because if you know Metal Gear Solid 3, it is a pseudo open world game. Like, the areas you go to are closed off.
Yep.
So it's not like it's like you can just go from place to place. You get those loading screens in between. So it's only rendering that particular world that you're in.
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What game looks better, this or Metal Gear Solid 5?
5.
Oof.
I mean,
wow.
And it's
really?
I think it's because you've got that fidelity that Kojima has, but you also have like the animation matching it. like watching.
Okay, so remove the animation for a second, because yes, I realize that is still PS2 level animation, and that. But I mean, like
a
for all this,
screenshot.
yeah, in a screenshot,
This one looks
like
better. This one looks better.
it does. Okay.
Yeah, like the fidelity is amazing. Like, you know, when you see things up close, like the faces and stuff, like it looks amazing.
Okay.
But when you see it start to move, it kind of jars you. Because you're like,
Gotcha.
these people
Well,
look real, they should
that's-
move different.
So I originally wanted to pick up this game because, I mean, it's an amazing game.
I mean, let me say that up front. Metal Gear Solid 3 is probably one of the best, if not the best, PS2 game ever made.
Yeah, because even me, who like I prefer 2 because I just like the story in 2 better.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
3 really leans into the war is bad, woo ghosts, but like of it and stuff.
Ghost.
But yeah, there's a lot of Kojima
I'ma
stuff.
cook that.
Like at least in 2, like the weird Kojima stuff, they like try to explain it, and in 3 they're like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
To
there's
some
no
extent.
explaining the pain, the fury, the end.
Yeah. Why has he got bees? Fuck you.
I don't know,
All right,
because
fair
fuck
enough.
you.
Fuck you,
It's
that's why.
Kojima. He's
Yeah.
got bees.
Because I want him to.
Bees. He's a really big fan of Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man. As soon as I found out this was a coat of paint, I mean, I own this game on PS2 with the Metal Gear Solid box set that I bought.
Mhm.
I own this game on PS3.
I own
the
like
HD
2
collection.
versions on PS2.
I own the HD collection on Vita because I found it used for like next to nothing. I have it on 3DS. I have it 4 times already. Like I just can't justify spending fucking like 90 fucking Canadian dollars to play a game that's ultimately just a coat of paint.
Yeah, and it is literally outside of the one thing that we talked about offline, the remade sequence by a different developer. If you don't know, won't spoil it. Like other than that, it is the same game.
And that sequence that you're talking about, is only in the PS2 original. It was removed from every other version.
Yes, it's not in the
So it's
HD collection or anything. Yeah,
it's not in the 3DS version. It's literally just on the PS2. And I don't know, okay, so the PS2 has that. The HD version doesn't have anything that's specific to the HD version. The 3DS had, instead of collecting the frogs throughout the game, you collect Yoshi dolls.
yeah.
So like I don't know, this whole unless I'm playing the Xbox version with Bomberman, to me it's like, well, I'm not missing any content really here, except for the thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those like, I don't know, what the fuck am I?
It's a hard game to review.
How can I justify the cost of this game when you can play it so many other ways? Especially because like I didn't even buy it, but like if there's an HD collection of a whole bunch of Metal Gear Solid games, and you get not just 3, but 2 and 1 and fucking the original Metal Gear games and the comic versions that are adapted to be interactive. And like, how can you not recommend that over this?
Yeah, it's a hard game to review because as a game, it's amazing. As a remake, I'm using finger quotes there. It is literally just a coat of paint, and it's a coat of paint that's tarnished because of the performance. So it's hard.
Is the performance expected to be better on the Xbox one? Is that what we're?
No, the PS5 and
This
Xbox versions run better because they're not trying to look better. So those two kind of run similarly, but the PS5 Pro has issues because they're basically just putting. They didn't even optimize it. They just said take the fidelity mode and make it 60 frames a second, and it does not. Most of the time hit 60. Like it was jarring right out of the gate. Like the first little spot, where you get your backpack on the tree, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of jerky. I don't care for this." And the first time I went underwater, I was like, "Oh, this is not good."
Oh, I forgot to mention that the 3DS mode has 2 other things. The 3DS version has 2 other things that are exclusive. The 3D, which spoiler, when the eye patch comes into play, you lose that in first person. And then they had a specific camo mode where you could take photos of things and turn it into camo. And
Yeah.
I understood what it was kind of looking at in terms of like, okay, so this is a dark spot, so this will work better in this environment and stuff like that.
I mean, that's what makes Metal Gear Solid 3 amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's disappointing that this is kind of this weird, like, I can't, like, you know what I mean? If you've never played it, I can't not recommend it.
Well, see, that's
At
what
the
I was
same
going to
time,
say
you
is
can
like,
you can also just buy the collection that's also on PS5 and play it there.
that's what I was going to say. Like, I know Wombat has never finished at Metal Gear Solid 3. I would probably recommend you buy that HD collection as opposed to spending $70 on this remake. Like, visually, it's much better looking, but it, like, artistically, it's not. If that makes sense.
13.
You know,
13 remake.
13 Ghost? What? Oh, I'm like,
The 13 remake, like, does it look better? I mean, there was other issues with that game that, you know,
It definitely
performance-wise,
looked better,
it was a piece of
but
shit.
it was
looked
not
better,
better.
but it lost all of its flair because that game was interesting looking because it chose to be cel-shaded in a world where realistic shooters were trying to be the thing on PS2, which, you know,
the Borderlands approach.
now you look,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I mean, before Borderlands even, yeah. And then they're like, we're remaking it and we're getting rid of the thing that made it stand out.
Yeah, I like the way Metal Gear Solid 3 looked. I do not. I like it better than the way Metal Gear Solid Delta looks. I just do.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't want to keep on the Metal Gear topic for too long, but I feel like I'm actually opposite of Anthony. So originally I was, wanted to play it because I thought it was a full top down remake. I was excited because I'm a big Metal Gear fan too. And then, you said, oh, it's just a coat of paint. And a lot of that was, took the wind out of my sails. But the more I keep hearing, and I've read this in other reviews too, you say about how, the cutscenes and stuff is missing this Kojima-esque charm and it loses something with the animations and stuff. That just has me very curious because I remember, and I think we're all that age, when, 4K and HD was a thing and it was like, oh, we're going to remake these old black and white movies and do all this new stuff to them. And that was a lot of the stuff that people were saying, like, oh, well, you're going to lose something when you take away the scratch marks and you take away some of this other stuff. You lose something in the movie. And it sounds like that's what, you and some of the other reviewers are saying about this game, that it's losing something in that convert or up convert, whatever it is. But that talk has me more interested in playing it to see that.
Can I make a better? I mean, that's fine. I understand.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Curiosity, but you're comparing it to the restoration of film, which those people that are like, no, the scratch marks are part of it, are also people that'll listen to a shitty vinyl record and be like, no, the static from the needle and playback is
it's not about
to
that.
The sound of it. It's like, no, there's a difference between a full remaster. This is so from kind of the way Ken and when I found out that's what they were doing, this to me is like when Ted Turner wanted to colorize old film, because his thought process was not incorrect in some ways. He wanted to make sure that people would want to watch those old movies, right? By putting basically a new coat of paint, literally a coat of paint on them, right? So they looked newer. Well, that's what this is. And the problem is that, like, okay, but sometimes, like, you don't have to touch it. Like, to Casablanca colorized and Casablanca on 4K are two different things. And I think they would have been better off doing just a straight remaster at that point. If you're not going to change the animations to fit the look of, like, the models at hand, like it's too jarring. Like it's the George Lucas like CG in the original Star Wars trilogy.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I think,
I totally understand the oddity of it, though. Well, if that's what you're going in for, I totally understand.
Well, I think my analogy or whatever, I was leaning more towards the colorization aspect, like you were saying. Like that's what, and I that type of stuff doesn't necessarily bother me, and that's why I'm curious more than anything, because I loved Metal Gear Solid 3, and I'll say what I want about Kojima now because that nigga do the most, but I still love those games, and I understand the oddities and the weirdness and different stuff that he had to do to make that work. But I'm just, the more you talk about how it really takes from it and all this, the more I'm like, damn, I really want to see this. Like, does it really? Is it going to make me change my opinion about the game? Like, not overall, because even you said that story is great and whatever else, but like, is it? Does all that weird stuff that he put in there, like, is that really what you know what I mean? Like, is that going to change my opinion of the game? Like, I don't know.
It feels
I'm waiting
to
for
lack,
a sale because I ain't spending 70.
Yeah, it feels to lack that punch of campiness that,
That's the word, campiness. That's what I was.
It would be
for, yeah.
It would be like trying to make the Naked Gun dramatic, and it's just like when you make Kojima's goofy stuff dramatic and more realistic, it kind of loses something. And that's what happens here, like, the goofy slow motion zoom in on a butt or whatever. You know what I'm talking about with Kojima stuff.
Yeah.
It's stupid. But when it's like hyper realistic, it's weird. It stops being anime and starts being live action. And I think that's what it loses.
This is the Netflix live action adaptation, is what you're saying.
Essentially, yeah. This would be like you casted somebody who's not quite as expressive or emotive in a role that was very much goofy,
So the Dragon Ball movie versus the Dragon Ball anime.
Oh, we don't talk about the Dragon Ball movie. Good Lord.
I know. I just went, because that's really bad. I was going to say the One Piece show, but I haven't seen that yet. So
I've heard that's not terrible, but it also helps
I did too.
The creators involved with that one.
Yeah, this is why I've always said
North Star is probably the best live action anime adaptation that other than maybe One Piece. And that's not saying much.
Like, I'm not a huge anime guy, but I've always said if you're going to make a Metal Gear movie, it better be anime.
I kind of feel like it needs to be, because I know they're doing a live action one, and I'm like,
and that's what this feels like.
Or you need someone, and I don't know if that version of that movie will ever be made. Although I'd argue, don't make it a movie. Don't make a movie of it at all, because a big part of those games was the which is probably also missing from this, was the holy shit, I can do that on this hardware.
Yeah, that doesn't exist here. This is just...
Well, but does it exist anymore in anything, really?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you look at, like, Doom Eternal running on the Switch, like, holy shit. Like...
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, Doom running on a pregnancy test. I mean, yeah, there's... fucking, that way, yes, but I meant more of, like, are we ever going to be excited about, like, holy shit, all the bottles in this bar, you can shoot them in first person like you could in, like, Metal Gear Solid.
There was something,
whatever. You know what I mean?
There was that a couple years ago with Starfield with the potatoes, if you remember that. Like, it still exists. It's just not as prevalent as it was back then.
Because that was the only positive conversation that was happening about Starfield.
I knew that was coming.
You can fill your ship with potatoes.
Hey,
all right,
still better than.
Well, at least there's something fun to do.
Yeah.
I
don't know. As being a huge Metal Gear fan, like, I immediately reinstalled the HD collection and was like, I want to play this now. Like, it's not that I didn't enjoy my time playing through this, and I'll probably buy it on Xbox when it goes on sale just to complete my collection.
They really need to make that second collection already.
Oh, 100%. Metal Gear Solid 4 needs out of jail, baby.
Okay, so what's not even... I know Metal Gear Solid 4, whatever, but, like, I'm going to stand by, like, I would like Peace Walker to come back. And that's like my favorite game. I would really like Portable Ops. Like, that's a game no one talks about, but, like, you played as other people, so, like, other people had different abilities.
I might be okay if that doesn't come back.
Oh, well, you know what? I might be okay by not playing fucking Metal Gear Solid 4, the movie, that sometimes allows you to play the fucking game.
And that's fine. That's a lot of Metal Gear Solid 3, too, by the way, if you do not remember.
Yeah, well, especially in the beginning. Yeah,
I
where it
mean,
stops you every
throughout the
time you should-
whole game, like even
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna
I
spoil
don't
anything,
remember.
like, but there's a boss fight that's literally like move left or right, and that's all. That's
Are
all
you
you
talking?
do.
Are you talking one that takes place on a river?
No,
Okay, because that I've always.
I'm talking
kinda
about one that
hated
takes place on a plane.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nah,
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest with you.
dude.
Metal Gear
So
Solid 1 and 2, and then I'm like kind of
I
like,
did a quick
yeah,
run.
3 plays really good.
So for the review, I wanted to finish it, so I did a quick run, and it took me 11 hours. And I think of that 11 hours, I played for 3, maybe 4.
I was gonna say it's 5 hours of gameplay. Yeah,
Yeah, it's right around in there, maybe.
that's if you're really taking your time. So
I was not taking my time. I was running through it because I wanted to see every piece of it before I wrote the review. I wanted to see what you get when you beat it, all that stuff. So, I mean, $70 is a lot, man. I don't know that I'd pay it if you're not a huge Metal Gear fan. Like me being stupid, if I didn't get a review code, I'd have totally bought it day one, 100%. Even if everybody told me not to. But that's because I'm a big, dumb Metal Gear fan. So, but that's mostly what I've been playing. I played something else that's out this week that I don't know why we can't talk about until it literally goes live. But whatever.
you say what it is, even.
Well, I mean, I could do my ad that I'm reviewing Gears of War Reloaded on the PS5. You want to see my
Okay.
title
Well, then-
screen?
No, that's all I need to know.
Fucking,
Man,
I'm so fucking sick of that
this is
marketing
not
bullshit.
this is not related. This is not related to the remaster because I have obviously not played it because I don't have a PS5, and I get it. It's an easy one because I've already remastered it or whatever. But like, what about the other fucking games? Good God!
Yeah, they really need to
It
bring.
don't matter.
They need to do
None of those
one.
matter.
One needs the most love as far as like modernization.
Sure, but I really would like to play 2 and 3.
But they didn't modernize it. Wait, hang on. Are the controls on PS5 modernized? I'm doing air quotes. You can't see this, but or is it the same as it was on?
What are we talking?
360?
What are we talking about?
What button
You
is the?
can't. I don't think you can mention that.
That's right. You can't even fucking talk about.
What
it.
are you?
Never mind.
What are we talking about? What?
Gears of War. I'm talking about Gears of War, but I'll talk to you later. We're good.
Oh, I don't. Fuck, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't care.
Because I played the demo that was on Xbox as a multiplayer. And one of the selling points was that, the controls are modernized. And I'm like, the fuck they are. This is the same the controls as it was on 360. Why do I got to press B to use the fucking chainsaw? Like, yeah, it should be the same as.
I'm not
Gears
I'm not as much of a
5,
Gears
whatever.
aficionado as y'all, so I don't even know the fucking difference.
No, I got it, and that's fine. But yeah, that's what I was
Like-
curious about.
I thought 2 was a better game, like where
was
clearly
good.
the lore was taking place. Because the first game does not feel like it's taking. It feels like a scenario built for a game without a bigger narrative in mind, really. And I really liked 2, and the fact that they keep fucking returning to 1, it's like, all right, I got it.
I thought we
Got
were
it.
still talking about Metal Gear, so you can understand my confusion.
Yeah, I know they haven't returned back to 1. I would like them to.
Yeah, that's what we were talking
Yeah,
about. I was like, we need to redo 1, and Terrence was like, hold the fuck up. I'm like, what's wrong with 1? That's my favorite game.
No, one. I like
Well,
Metal
when
Gear
I said
Solid
hold
1,
the fuck on,
I would like
wasn't.
them-
I was saying, go ahead, because
Yeah,
you might be. Go
you're-
ahead.
you were talking about Gears of War, yeah. No, I was with you on that one, Terrence. No, I would really like them to remake 1. I'd really like them to remake 2 with because again, the Metal Gear Solid 3 already had the crouch walk added in the 3DS
Yeah.
version, which
Yeah.
means that someone could have put it in the PS2 game on the remaster, most likely.
Yeah, but they didn't.
There's no
which
way.
Sucks.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I would like that added to 2. I would like, I don't know, just
Just let me play
okay.
the fucking
3
game.
has more
Let me
remakes
just
than 2.
clarify. Let me just clarify, because what I said to your thing, when you was like, "Man, I wanted to remake 1," I was like, no, because if you're talking about Metal Gear Solid 1, no, but if you're talking about Metal Gear 1, yes, Why the remake that 1 and 2? We can get to Metal Gear Solid later. Like,
No,
let's do the
no.
ones that was on the fucking Nintendo.
No, I want Solid. Solid's a better game. It's the best game.
Solid is basically a remake.
Solid is
of
the game that you
Metal-
played. You haven't played the remake of Metal Gear that they've done because they ain't fucking done it. It might be better
But
than
I played
Solid.
the
That's what I'm
original.
saying. Let's give them the shot.
I like Solid better.
Metal Gear 2 is Metal Gear Solid is basically a remake of Metal Gear 2.
What? The NES game?
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
NES game is Snake's Revenge. No, it's
The
definitely not
NES
a
game
remake.
from
No,
Japan,
not Snake's
the MSX
Revenge.
version.
I'm talking about Metal Gear 2. I'm not talking about Snake's Revenge. I know that there was one that Kojima did, and
Well,
there's
it's not
one
for the
that...
NES, it's for MSX.
Yeah, it's for MSX.
Nigga!
not
NES version.
NES.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm talking to y'all fucking purists who know every enemy's name in Zelda and Mario, the Gunga Gash.
I mean,
and
we're
all
not talking about
excuse me.
obscure characters. We're talking about a straight up fucking
Motherfucker.
platform. There was no Metal Gear 2
Whatever,
on the
nigga.
NES.
Yeah, but the first one was on the Nintendo.
Yes.
Fuck the MSX. Did the MSX come here? Is there an American MSX?
You're talking about a game you played that didn't come over to America. So no.
I'm done talking with y'all. All right, we good. Anyways, I'm just saying they need to make the NES ones, not the PlayStation ones. That's where I'm at. Y'all go.
So you want Snake's Revenge?
No, I do not want.
That's the only
fucking
that's
Snake's
the only
Revenge.
second Metal Gear game that's on the NES.
Now Ken's just being a dickhead.
I'm about to. You know what?
I'm not even with him on that. I'm just
He
making
left.
it very clear.
He left. I'm still laughing.
Okay, I had to center myself with some woosahs. All right.
That was some quick woosahs.
The MSX sequel. Remake the MSX sequel since we
But
got to
I'm-
speak specifics around here.
But I'm telling you, like, look up the
Oh shit!
plot and the you even arrive
No,
on.
I know what you're saying, bro.
The MS
I've played all of them. No, I know what you're saying because
Okay.
after I played Solid, I went and shmimulated the MSX ones because I got to be
Is that not
fucking
it?
particular. And I played Snake's Revenge too. I played
We're
all
talking
of
back
them.
in the
Like
day.
I know what you're saying.
You're
Yeah,
talking
this was back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't recent. This was back when I was a
man,
kid.
it should be fucking available in one of those collections. I thought they were.
No, they are. I think they're in the volume 1, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're you
MSX
can
ones?
download them as an app and play.
They need that. They need that. They need.
Yeah,
they
that's
need
cool.
Ghost Babel. They need. There's a lot of Metal Gear. I would really like Acid for fuck's sakes.
I knew he was going to
know
bring
it's
up
maybe-
Acid, which takes my favorite thing and mixes it with my least favorite thing.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about
Oh,
your
the card
opinion.
game. I liked Acid. I didn't play the sequel. That was PSP.
The
Quick
sequel's
clip
better
that.
in my
Terrence
opinion.
says I liked Acid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Tripping on the electric. Yeah, let's go.
know it.
All right.
Oh, but no, I'm with you. I get it. I would rather them pretty up something that I have never seen in a 3D game. I've played Metal Gear Solid in 3D, and yeah, it would look like Delta looks, and I just would rather see them bring back something, and it's new. Like nobody has played that. These kids ain't played fucking Metal Gear or
Terrence,
Snake's Revenge if they choose to do
these
that.
kids haven't played
What?
Metal Gear Solid. I think you forget how old that game is.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, if you want to have the whole story, don't you got to start at the beginning?
Well, yeah.
We just go.
So
I
what
mean,
you're
well,
saying is
they
remake
did
Metal
start
Gear
at the
Solid
beginning
5.
because isn't 3 the oldest one, or am I misremembering?
No. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. 3 is the oldest.
64, I think, is when 3.
Yeah, and that
then
remake is done, right? Yeah, that's done. So we should go to the next one, which would be Metal Gear.
No, the next one would be Metal Gear Ground Zero.
Oh,
You
just
didn't-
stop! Y'all niggas just
didn't
want to
say
fight
that.
with me.
You
Like
didn't
y'all
say
just
that
want
right,
me to
by
get
the way.
turned on here.
It's-
What?
It's Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. I don't know if you know
Anyway.
this, but love can bloom on the battlefield.
Can.
I remember
true.
reading that somewhere.
Yeah.
Name is Vamp because he's bisexual. What?
Obviously.
His name is Vamp because he's a fucking vampire. What the fuck do you mean?
Man, Metal Gear Solid 2 had the
Don't be
weirdest
ashamed of your
characters.
words and deeds. That's all I know.
It is very weird.
All right. Let's talk about what is out this week. Why didn't I? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say, why don't I see Metal Gear on there? I was like, I know it's out this week. We got Particle Hearts, Vlad Circus, Curse of Asmodeus, Chip and Claws, the Brainioids. Okay.
Okay.
And then here's the big day. We got Gears of War Reloaded, Helldivers 2 for the Xbox, Space Adventure Cobra: The Awakening, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate Deluxe Edition, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Like I said, it's a big fucking week. And then we get Node, the last favor of the Antari, whatever that is. The Nightling, Bumblebee Storm of Friendship, Carlos the Taco. Wow.
What?
That's the name of the game.
Is that wait?
Buenos
Okay,
dias,
question, everybody.
amigo.
I
Taco
realize.
Carlos. Okay.
Yeah, I realize. I realize this is maybe not the right group to ask, but does that not scream racially insensitive?
You think?
Yeah.
Color Water Sort, Compass of
He's wearing a
Destiny,
sombrero.
Istanbul, Death Mask, Goosebumps, Terror in Little Creek, Learning Factory, NBA 2K26, Leave No Doubt Edition,
No doubt.
Okay, I got. Oh, sorry.
Shinobi,
Go ahead.
Art of Vengeance, and The Mystery of Woolly
Hey.
Mountain.
Very excited for Shinobi. Did any of your kids read Goosebumps?
No.
My son read a couple of them.
Mine
Okay.
did.
I wasn't
And they
sure if
liked
that
the
was
show.
like.
I got them into the show too.
I wasn't sure if that was a thing that was still popular with any. I realize your kids are probably too old for them anyways, but I just figured I'd ask because I remember reading those when I was in grade school.
No, my son never got into
Here,
that.
listen. Every book fair, I left that joint with at least 2 Goosebumps books.
I borrowed
my
them
mama
from the
had the money,
library.
but yeah.
My ass
I
was over
preferred-
here
I
reading
preferred the-
scary stories to tell in the dark when I was in elementary school.
I read that.
I was reading I really like the Choose Your Own Adventures one.
Loved Encyclopedia Brown was my favorite as a kid. I had all of those.
I remember one of those like it was about a World War I belt. Yeah, Encyclopedia Brown was the shit.
Yep. Oh man, love those. Go ahead,
PlayStation
sorry.
has some different titles. We're getting the Robots at Midnight finally coming to PlayStation 5.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Souls-like, of course it is.
All right.
Super Robot Wars Y, Anglerfish, After Dream, Crypt Custodian, Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Butters is happy.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure is way more of a mission-based Animal Crossing than I would have assumed. There's actually like puzzles and shit. But Crypt Custodian's really good. I recommend that.
And then PlayStation's also getting Lost Soul Aside, which I still don't know what that game is, but everybody's using it in their list wars. So,
What's it called?
Okay.
Lost Soul Aside.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is either.
And then on the Nintendo Switch 2, we're getting Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar and Kirby and the Forgotten Land Star Crossed World. And then I guess Exit 8. The Exit 8 is coming to Switch 2 this week as well.
If it's $5 and you've never played it, I do recommend it.
I don't know how much it is.
Because it wasn't very expensive on Steam, so I would hope it's around the same price. Again, really good paranoia simulator.
Let's check in the Switch to see if there's anything funny. It's just sad now. Not even funny.
It's been sad for a long time.
Oh, there is one thing coming out this week for Switch, and I don't know if it's on anything else, but Karate Survivor is finally making its console debut.
That game's
this
great.
week.
Oh,
Play that.
Yeah, that game is awesome.
So I don't know if it's coming to everything, but it's on the Switch list. So, all right, let's
The
do some
Switch
news.
list.
Hmm.
I said the Switch list.
The Switch list. It's a big week. Gamescom happened. Lots of announcements this week. We'll start off with Xbox news. Jason Ronald hints at a new, more affordable plan to access Xbox Cloud gaming. Yay. Once again, somebody has quote-unquote leaked the next Forza Horizon setting, which is Japan again. Wasn't that leaked for the last one?
Quote-unquote. It was.
Like, I think people are just hoping at this point. Like,
yeah, it was the same with like Assassin's Creed before. It was always, oh, we're going to Japan this time. No,
yeah, Japan. No, we're not. No, we're not. New Game Pass games include Blacksmith Master, Voidbreaker, Persona 4 Golden, Herdling, Gears of War Reloaded, Dragon Age the Veilguard, and Goat Simulator Remastered. PlayStation wasn't at Gamescom, but they did make an announcement. In fact, they increased the price of PlayStation 5 consoles.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming. Wow. PlayStation 5 now retails. The digital edition is $499 US. The PlayStation 5 is $549 US. And holy Toledo, the PlayStation 5 Pro is $749.99. And I saw somebody reply to this and say, God, the PS6 is going to be $700. I'm like, bitch, you think the PS6 is going to be less than the Pro?
Right. Like, you wildin'. Absolutely not. Yeah. PS6 is going to be $900. Like,
PS6 is going to be their last console if that's the case.
Dude, $750 doesn't even have a disc drive.
I think what's crazy is the nerve of y'all to announce a price increase at the show where other niggas is showing games and y'all ain't showing shit. Like, what?
Yeah.
How does that work?
They were just kind of hoping nobody noticed. Right.
Yeah. Let's sneak this through.
And they didn't even, like, it was literally, they announced it on the 20th, and it went into effect on the 21st.
Crazy. I saw an article, I don't know if that still rings true, but it was a couple of days after they were saying some realtors hadn't actually started enforcing the price increase. I don't know. They probably have now since it's a new week, but maybe they were just holding out.
Man, I think the funniest part of all this is, like, the damage control that happened immediately. Like, Sony held out as long as they could. Like,
yeah.
Stop apologizing for $1 billion corporation. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, Twix was full of those guys.
Oh,
so they did me a favor. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
They did you a favor, and it's still cheaper than an Xbox Series X, just so you know.
Oh, Lord.
Pete Parsons is stepping down as CEO of Bungie. That seemed to make a lot of people happy.
Yeah, it's not really much of a surprise, I don't think.
Yeah.
That's kind of, writing was kind of on the wall.
Kirby Air Riders got its release date November 20th. The Switch 2. Skate 4 developer Full Circle said that the game will receive a new battle pass every 3 months and that the soundtrack gets updated every season. Bro, why does a skating game need a battle pass?
Everything has a battle pass.
Wait, what game is this?
Skate 4.
Oh, yeah, who cares? Tony Hawk's back. Bye.
What, dang?
I mean, he ain't wrong. Didn't they announce Skate 4 like 3 years ago, and that bitch ain't even in like a demo form yet?
I'm pretty sure they announced that before we got the Tony Hawk remaster.
Yeah, I've never played the skate games, but I thought that they were
different.
more hardcore. Yeah, I thought they were more like hardcore skater games. Like the controls are like more accurate or something.
They were also games at that point, and this isn't the game yet, right? That's my point. Is like you're losing because you're just not out. You don't have anything done.
David Hayter, the OG voice of Snake, in case you didn't know, who got dropped from Metal Gear Solid 5, said, "All is forgiven, and MGS5 is his favorite gameplay of the series." What? Okay.
I do really like the gameplay in MGS5.
We've had this conversation a million times.
Yeah.
I will say Metal Gear Solid 5 is the best video game in the Metal Gear series. It's just the worst story.
It's definitely the worst Metal Gear.
Yeah. 100% it's the worst Metal Gear.
But the game itself plays very well.
Oh, dude, that game is so much fun. Jesus.
It's emergent. Like you go out there and make your storyline. Like I like that kind of stuff. That was nice.
What if we took that and put it in a zombie game? Okay.
Stop it.
How do you fuck that up? How do you like fuck that up outside of just being greedy fucks, which is how that game gets ruined, of course. But it's just like it's such an easy layup. We're gonna just reuse assets. You'll fight some zombies. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that. And they're like, and then protect this tower. And I don't know about that. And then it was like, actually, you need to do this online thing to earn enough currency to buy shit to fucking build a fort that's going to actually be able to survive this onslaught of enemies because you don't have enough ammo. And
But what if you just built a Fortnite?
It's a good point, and one that I don't think we've talked enough about.
Capcom has said the Monster Hunter Wilds sales in the first quarter fell short of expectations. But y'all was expecting it to sell 40 billion copies. What were you thinking?
Right.
Oh, here we go. Let's talk about Silk Song. It got a release date. It's out next a week and a half, like the 4th, I
But
think.
I thought they were going to announce that at a Nintendo conference.
Shh! Don't tell anybody. It'll be okay. Game was in development.
Why'd you start doing the PSP whisper?
Because otherwise, the 140,000 people who looked at my post will hear me.
Oh, that's right. They're gonna bring it back.
They coming for me. Look at this idiot. That's why I told you, if you want a viral tweet, Terrence, all you have to do is piss off Silk Bros and Nintendo fans. It's easy.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, you hit them both in one. Like, his shit was popping. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
144,000. That's crazy.
Yeah. Learn from the master, sir. I didn't even want it to go viral. As soon as I tweeted it, I was like, oh shit.
Ain't that not a bitch? About white. This nigga just succeeded and not even wanted to succeed. I'm out here trying to build a community.
I summoned the chuds. Oh, Lord.
Acclaim is teasing a new project for this week.
Cool. Off of one of their many properties like Turok, no. Shadow Man, no. Yeah, they don't have shit. So I don't know what the fuck.
They have something. They have something I want, but it's never gonna happen.
What studio?
I want Vex. Acclaim.
Oh, Acclaim. I thought you said Clay, like the ones that did like Shadow of the Ninja and stuff. I thought you were talking about that studio.
No,
I'd be more excited about that.
I would not.
Oh yeah, that's why I was confused when you said. I was like, damn man, really? You don't like them Shank 2 and all of that?
I like hold on. When did Shank 2 come out?
Oh, forever ago.
Exactly. What was the last game they made?
I think it was Mind Over Magic, or it might have been something on PC because I think I've played it. But yeah, it's I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
They changed. They changed the way they made. Like they went and did other games. Like what was the? Is it Don't Starve? I think was their big hit.
My wife plays that.
Yeah, that's not for me.
Their big one right now is Oxygen.
Is the Outpost one?
Not required.
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah.
Like when they made Shank and the ninja game, was it Mark of the Ninja? I think is what it's called.
Mark of the Ninja.
Like those games were my jam, and then they made Don't Starve, and I'm just like,
they made
nah.
Eats. They made the engine for N+, Shank 2, Mark of the Ninja, Don't Starve. My favorite game is Invisible Ink.
Nope.
Oxygen not included. Nope. Hot Lava, Griftlands was their last game.
See?
Yeah,
after
Griftlands is a card game.
It's out for me.
Got you.
You didn't like Invisible Ink?
No, not my thing.
Oh my god, I love that game.
Sekiro No Defeat is coming to Crunchyroll. Those are words. Put them together, get a sentence. Take-Two laid off 1/3 or 80 people of Cloud Chamber, the developer behind the next BioShock. The game also got delayed from late 2026 to early 2027 and is now being run by new studio head Rod Ferguson.
Okay. He's going to right the ship, I guess.
No.
How do you fuck up BioShock?
Well.
Yeah.
I really like Anthony's idea for a new BioShock.
It wasn't hard. It's not a fucking hard game. Include a lighthouse, include a fucking story that has some political message. You're done. Goodbye. Wrap that shit up. make money.
I mean, some people think he
Right.
fucked up
Ship it.
Diablo.
Use
So
it with my suggestion.
Actually,
You
yeah.
even have your big daddy ass sort of
daddy ass. I'm totally
character.
clipping that.
That's fine.
Daddy ass.
Daddy ass.
Scissor me, daddy ass.
Scissor me.
I'm an ass man. Yeah. No,
Oh fuck. What is
you even
happening?
have your big daddy character with like a spaceman if you put it in space. Like it's just. And I get it to some extent. Like I'm sure that was probably one of the places they thought they could set it, and then Prey came out, which is
Yeah.
built off the same concept, right? They're all inspired by System Shock. And Prey should have been called Neuroshock, which I heard that was the original title for that before they were like, just call it Prey. But I get it. They're all built off the same thing, but like, man, like you could print money with the BioShock license. So the fact that they managed to not do that as a company is just impressive to me.
Do you really think you can print money with BioShock now?
Now? No, but this game has been in development for how long? Since like the last game came out on the PS3? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's kind of embarrassing. Like
Terrence's favorite Sega character, Dr. Eggman, and 2 other villains will be part of the Sega Villains stage DLC for Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
the other 2 villains will be playing Comic Zone entirely and the gameplay of Echo the Dolphin.
I'm playing Comic Zone entirely.
Oh man, that game is so fucking hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I never
it's-
beat that game.
You got to cheat to finish
No
that
one
game.
has. Yeah,
Fuck
no
off.
one has.
Alright, it's my turn to be angry. They're making an enhanced edition of Shenmue 3 and it's coming to everything.
Congratulations, you'll now be having an enhanced version of not finishing the fucking plot.
I can't
Oh,
believe they're
man.
enhancing that game. Like, Christ, that game is not good.
Deal with it.
What he gonna make it good is what? Because
No.
the list.
No, you can't. Is he adding story? Is he adding chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7 to it?
I don't know about all of that.
No. You're never going to find out about Londi. It's never going to happen.
I know. I have accepted the fact that I will pass from this mortal plane without seeking vengeance
Don't worry,
upon
Suzuki
Londi.
will go first. He's an old man. The old man who goes, I don't play current video games. Trust me. Watch fucking gameplay of Shenmue 3. We all know.
Yeah, we're clear. We're clear on the fact that you don't play video games because nobody wants to play yours. That's for sure. What else we got here? Game called Bad Cheese launches September 1st. Make sure you eat it.
I'm not playing a game called Bad Cheese. I'm not playing a game called Bad Cheese.
Escape from Tarkov 1.0 launches November 15th. Holy shit. Again, I am shocked that game is not 1.0. It's crazy.
Same. There are so many
not
games.
1.0, man.
Yeah,
What the
that
fuck?
are huge, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, when is it? Like, when is it gonna be finished? Like, I don't understand.
If it's
Um,
Project Zomboid, apparently never. I think I saw on this podcast they updated frequently, and apparently all those updates are kind of just nonsense. Like, I've read about that. It's like, do not buy this game, but they have not really done any major updates in years.
Wow.
Ease 10 Proud Nordics launches in early 2026 for Nintendo Switch 2 and PC. Overwatch's next crossover is Persona 5.
That's weird, but okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm Not Human launches September 15th.
That looks creepy.
Satisfactory is finally coming to console on November 4th to Xbox and PlayStation. Kill the Brickman got shadow dropped. I did not play that because I saw the word salad of description of what that game was. They had me at the beginning that it's a breakout clone, and then they were like, it's a roguelike with cards. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, but it's published by Ponkel.
I don't give a fuck who it's published by. It's got cards.
Uncle.
It's the Vampire Survivors, guys. Come on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the DLC Legacy of the Forge, launches September 9th.
Woot.
Freestyle Football was announced, launches in 2026. Football as in soccer. So, you know.
Yeah.
I had a
freestyle. The freestyle refers to being able to break the other player's legs.
I had a John moment when I saw Tropico was launching in 2026. Tropico 7. It's coming to Game Pass day one.
Those games aren't for me, but I'm glad that they keep coming out for the fans of it. Hopefully they're all good.
I loved the first two, and then I don't think I played any of. I didn't even realize it was still going on like that. Damn.
Oh yeah.
All right.
There was a new trailer for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which announced the final 2 games. And it is Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero and Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
So the best ones.
Yes, obviously.
The best ones.
They saved the best for last.
Mm-hmm.
But they also showed a bunch of other stuff in that trailer, including like the timeline. There's a fatality trainer. And they're also adding WaveNet version of UMK3, which is a fucking unicorn for people who grew up in the Mortal Kombat arcade days.
I don't even know what.
So WaveNet Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was a updated, patched version of that game that has a lot of changes that were never released anywhere. So it is like a unicorn of an arcade game.
Was WaveNet a specific?
Yeah, it was like an arcade. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Like a connection system in arcades.
Oh.
So.
Huh.
What else we got?
What arcade stuff is like a blind spot for me. So.
Oh, I grew up in the arcade. I was an arcade rat.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So.
Yep, I spent a lot of times in my youth in the arcades.
I probably wouldn't miss it now because I'm old and there'll be a whole lot of noise and I'll be like,
oh, the smell, brother.
Loud in here. And then the smell. Yes. And then the smell.
The smell of others. Yeah.
Well, the smell of sweaty dudes playing, intensely.
Yeah. You should. There's this thing called a shower or a bath.
A lot of folks didn't know what that was back in those arcade days.
I mean, that just wastes time. You could be, labbing with your new character.
Exactly. Yep.
They're making another asymmetrical horror game. Halloween launches in 2026, and this will last 6 months until they come back and announce a Nightmare on Elm Street one next year. Because we're just gonna go through them all.
Normally, I would agree with you, but I think this one may actually have some staying power, just because they're really investing into the single player component.
They
I
fooled
read
you again.
a bunch of interviews.
Shame on you.
I'm a Halloween fan, and I was going to buy it anyway. Well, I mean, just like you gonna cop that Metal Gear. I mean, you know how it is. So I was gonna get it anyway. But they, in the interview, like they said, they learned from their mistakes of launching a game and then closing it after 5 months or whatever, because the multiplayer. Right, that's what I'm saying. Well, they finally just learned. So like 6 games in. So they're really putting a lot into the single player.
I need to pull the Family Guy reference where Chris walks out of the movie theater. It's like, how does Kevin Costner keep getting work? That's how I feel about Gunn. Like, they make good games, but like, how do you keep getting money to make the same game with a different skin that fails in 6 months? Okay.
You are 100% right, because that is what they feel like. But I'm optimistic. I'm more curious about the single player, because you're going to play as Michael Myers, and it's not going to be you just hunting down bots. Like, it's going to have a narrative and everything. And I guess they're supposed to be working with John Carpenter and all this shit. So hopefully it will actually be, one that's worth some shit, or at least better than Dead by Daylight.
That's not
Kevin Costner, by the way. Waterworld is 30 years old this year.
Thanks, Anthony.
You're welcome.
I just recently saw that movie like 5 years ago. Like, I had never seen Waterworld. My wife was like, "Oh my god, we gotta get it!"
And before anyone else says anything, what did you think of it?
So I went into it again. I didn't know, I knew of it, and the people was like, it was bad.
It's not a bad.
It was
movie.
okay. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I was entertained.
It's a Mad Max sort of ripoff, sure.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
I fucking love
Definitely
that
that.
movie.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Like, we bought it on.
It's far more accurate. It's far more accurate to the post-apocalyptic world we're going to live in.
Very true.
Power Wash Simulator launches this fall on everything, and it is coming to Game
Power Wash
Pass day
Simulator
1.
2.
Did I not
No.
say 2?
No, you said Power Wash Simulator.
Sorry, it's 2. Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. The ROG Xbox Ally and ROG Xbox Ally X launches October 16th. Boy, we had a conversation about that in the chat this morning.
Man, listen. I
can't believe nobody knew that it was just a fucking ROG Ally with a button.
And I think what it is because I saw the flash, the pomp and circumstance, and I never did my due diligence of actually like researching it. So when they showed those trailers and they did the talking head shit, I think I took from what I wanted to take. Maybe they actually did say verbatim that this is what it was, but it didn't feel like that to me.
Well, and to be fair, they're marketing it as an Xbox handheld.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not really surprising that people are going to think it's an Xbox handheld. Folks that are plugged in know that it's not, but most people are going to think it's an Xbox handheld because that's how they're marketing it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
In reality, it's just another Windows handheld that has an Xbox button on it.
That's so funny. That's all. A ROG Ally with an Xbox button. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
people are like,
crazy.
it's gonna play my copy of Fusion Frenzy. Like, no, it's not.
See, I really thought that's what had me the most excited about it, is that I thought it was going to be an Xbox handheld that could, that had the benefit of accessing the Steam store and Battle.net and all that. I was like, oh yeah, that's legit. Nah, that's not what it is.
This is why when people are having these conversations out here that the Xbox console is going to die, it's not because they're never going to get those console games to work on a fucking PC.
That is what that is. Yeah, I guess that's what that is.
So, not only that, but I still think people are like so stupid thinking that the hardware is going to die. I'm like, you realize they've got like 30 million Game Pass subscribers on a console?
Right.
They going to turn that off?
Yeah.
We don't want that money. We don't want that $20 a month.
Right.
Fucking crazy. Anyway. He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction, which is like the longest title of a video game ever, but I'm so here for it. Like,
yeah, I finally saw that trailer. That looks awesome. Yeah.
Excuse me. Ghost of Yote Legends was announced, being 2026 as a free DLC.
Sweet.
I'm gonna butcher this, so I apologize. Black Myth Zhonghui, is that it? Zhonghui?
Yep.
Say that.
You said it right.
Okay. Is the new game from Game Science, people who made Wukong. And this apparently was tweeted out by Xbox, so it's not exclusive this time. Maybe. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando launches in 2026. Toxic Commando sounds like a console warrior on Twitter. He's a Toxic Commando. La Divina Commedia, which is the Divine Comedy, was announced for PC. It looks a lot like oh fuck, the name is escaping me.
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, Dante's Inferno. Like,
yeah,
Visceral's
the Divine Comedy
Inferno.
is the actual name of Dante's Inferno.
yes.
Okay, so you mentioned that was like one of the He-Man game had a long title, so I did some searching. According to Guinness World Records, the longest title is Cthulhu Saves the World Super Hyper Enhanced Championship Edition Alpha Diamond DX Plus Alpha FES HD Premium Enhanced Game of the Year Collector's Edition without avatars.
You know what? That's just lazy.
Bro,
However, that one's a lot of stupid shit.
Right.
Somebody wrote that there's a Japanese game. Now I obviously can't read Japanese. That they said which translates to, and you can guess what type of game it is just by the title. Summertime high school, a young man notes how a new exchange student like myself ran into his childhood friend on the school tour, then for some reason became super popular with the girls for his daily scoops on the school photography club, even though he only takes panty shots, and what he thinks as he goes on dates during his summer on island school life. Jesus Christ that title.
So I
cost me
see
everything.
what
I was
what
hoping
they
know
Jesus
about that
Christ
game,
was
but
part of the
avoid
title,
it.
personally.
No.
Right. They mixed up the synopsis with the title is what they did
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
So,
Well, that's like there's another one. It's the name of an anime or something like that. Like, isn't it like How I Became a Slime Creature or whatever?
yes, my kids watch that. How I reincarnated as a slime. It's long as fuck.
It's already too long of a title.
Yep.
Moving on.
John Oliver review.
Thank you. I'm so sad that he's gone for 2 weeks. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Call to the Lamb DLC Woolhaven launches in 2026. Moonlighter 2 launches October 23rd and is coming to Game Pass day 1. But that is early access, by the way, on October 23rd.
Access. Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle DLC, The Order of the Giants, launches September 4th, and a Nintendo Switch 2 version is coming in 2026.
You know how
Missed that. Nice.
you know how Ryan doesn't like High on Life?
Yes, I'm fully aware of how Ryan doesn't like High on Life.
We all
get it because that's how I feel about Indiana Jones.
You have that much vitriol for Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I do not like that game. I don't. The more I think back on it, I go, yeah, I don't like this game at all.
That's crazy to me.
Very pretty. It's amazing to look at, and playing it was miserable. And I was like, yeah, I don't like this.
I got you. All
okay.
right.
Hey, to each their own. I love that game. Though.
I liked Indiana Jones in the Vatican. And then I burned out on that game hardcore.
I will say chasing down every lead, as you know, I think you and I like to do, to clear stuff is very monotonous in that game. Because some of the treasures, like the end result stuff, is very same. Like, this is the same artifact I just got of the last thing. Like, I just solved a puzzle. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's not.
Not every game needs a bunch of busy work, and that game did not need busy work.
Nope,
I didn't like
did not.
The busy work was more enjoyable than the fucking stealth.
Its stealth is pretty hit or miss.
I just put it on easy and just killed all the fascists.
That's what I did too. Yeah, when I realized the stealth was hit or, I was like, oh fuck it. All right, we just gonna go in here with a bottle and knock it out.
But I just was like, this is what you want to present as normal in this game, and I don't like it.
Got you.
A new game from Ron Gilbert was announced called Death by Scrolling.
That sounds very
Island. Ron Gilbert?
Yeah.
No, he made Monkey Island. I thought you said From the Island. I was like, no, that's
Monkey Island.
That's a movie.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's a movie that I found
Ewan
out
McGregor.
Yeah, Michael Bay film. I found out recently that there was a movie on. That's 20 years old, I think.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And
motherfucker aging me every minute today. Jesus.
Fucking feels like I watched that movie yesterday, so you know, doesn't make me feel great either. I guess one of the movies on MST3K was very much the same plot as that, and actually being on Mystery Science Theater helped them win the lawsuit case for ripping off the plot for The Island.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 got a release date, October 21st.
Yeah, sure.
I don't believe it.
I mean, I want to play it. I hope it comes out.
I'm so concerned on the quality of that game.
I am too, but I love the first one or the second one, I guess. But I like the Vampire the Masquerade, like the world, the PC game.
You're talking about but you're talking about Bloodlines, which is a very different game than because you said the second one. Like, there's only one Bloodlines game, which is
there can be only one.
They should make a Highlander game. You're right.
They have.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was it good?
No.
Right? Yeah, that was very. The silence said everything. You didn't even know what to answer.
Right.
You want? Okay. I'll give you one guess as to what platform it was on.
Oh Lord. Highlander.
I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, he knows.
I
So.
I guess 3DO.
Okay, Terrence, you got a guess?
I'm gonna say 360 because it probably would fit a
No.
generic.
It was
Really?
a Jaguar CD.
Close enough. I was in the right area of shitty things you wouldn't want to play a game on.
Yeah, the Jaguar CDs don't even work now. Just so you know, it's hilarious.
Damn.
All right, I'll be honest. When they announced this next game, I was like, can we be done with this series? But now it might be one of my most anticipated games of 2026, and that is Lego Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Jake!
bro,
No.
what happened? That game, goddamn.
And it's funny because I think Anthony, because I don't know if he was watching it, but you had said like, man, I hope it got that Arkham combat, and we was like, oh, and it's like that's exactly what they were showing at that point of the trailers, that it had like Arkham like combat.
I wasn't even watching. Well, the reason why I say that is because it's been a while since you've actually had a Lego game come out, right? Other than Horizon, which plays more akin to the older style Lego stuff. Because the last Lego game that you had was
Harry Potter. Harry Potter, I thought.
No, the last one was the Star Wars, the Skywalker.
I haven't had a Harry Potter one in years.
Harry Potter just did a collection, though. That's maybe what I was thinking of.
Those are the old PS3 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the last one was the Skywalker saga, and like that was pretty in depth. Like that was a pretty decent game. The problem is that we've been in Star Wars for too fucking long with Lego. That was their first big game, right? So it's a little hard to keep going back to the same fucking well.
But I still didn't love the Lego Batman games. Like, some of them were okay, but like the
latter two were better, but the first one was
the whole like loop of collecting studs through like really boring levels didn't interest me. But this one seems to.
Do you not like Marvel superheroes?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, I like the Marvel superhero ones. You did the levels where they told the story beats, and then they had the open world city where you could do little missions.
The last one that I liked was the DC one that was based on, was it Suicide Squad or something? Yeah, the villains one.
The villains one.
Yeah, it's DC villains. Yeah.
Like that's the last one I thought was cool. But this man, dude, he's got 100 suits in this game.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's got every Batmobile, so we get the Burton Batmobile, the GOAT, the best one. Like, dude.
All the Batmobile. Yeah, I'm for this.
Yeah,
it definitely looks a lot of
I like
fun.
that they're showing him off with his more traditional Batman look, with like the like more original style with the longer ears and everything.
Dude,
they kind of brought back the Cape Crusader, the TV show.
Yeah, I'm down for this game. This game's on my list now. Call of Duty Black Ops 7, November 14th, Game Pass. I'll play the campaign and probably never touch it again. One of the most anticipated games of all time was announced, Lords of the Fallen 2. It's out in 2026.
All time.
I love that every time Wario writes about it, it's Lords of the Fallen 2, third game.
Right. Oh my god, I don't know what the naming convention over there is crazy. Like,
I mean, they're pulling the Call of Duty naming convention, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yep. Oh god.
Yeah. The original game only came out because they wanted more fucking Dark Souls like games, and because it was a Bando Namkai.
Bando Namkai.
Namkai. All right.
Listen.
the new faction
comes for us all. Hitting me very hard right now. That was only released because they wanted more Souls ass games. And
well, thank God this is coming out because we're in a shortage of them right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's barely any out there.
I know, right? Like, when was the last one that came? Oh, yesterday? Never mind.
Yeah, there's one coming out from the people that that popularized and made the genre for fucking Switch 2 soon. Like, Jesus.
What's that game that was announced? It's first-person Souls-like, and the developer's like, "We've never had a first-person Souls game." I'm like, "Bitch, did you not play Kingsfield?"
Yeah, I can't remember that. I watched a little behind the scenes. Like, they had a whole interview with them when they were talking about it.
It's Valor Mortis. Is that what it's called? Is that the name?
I think that's it. I think that's it.
We've never had a first-person Souls game. Kingsfield, Eternal Ring.
Yeah,
know,
basically From
everything
Software
about
has been
fucking
doing
bad.
this fucking forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what else we
Eternal
got
Rings
here?
sucked so fucking bad.
What's that?
I said Eternal Rings sucked so fucking
It's
bad.
Oh,
bad,
100%.
yeah,
It's a horrible
it's
game.
also- but it's also that type of game.
Yeah,
I think I
but it's a
played that.
bad
That's
one
what-
of like a
the
really
cover.
bad one of those
No.
games.
Like a blonde dude on the cover. It
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
Alucard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did they make a sequel? Wasn't there
Yeah.
an Eternal Ring 2? Did they make a sequel?
I
I don't
would
remember.
hope not, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest, Ken. I could not tell you. You've stumped me.
I swear there
I
was
don't
an
think
Eternal
so.
Ring 2.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, I need you for the next one because it's Bubsy 4D.
Okay, so I can quickly answer. No, there was not a sequel, but it was made available on PlayStation 4 because that's important.
Oh, great.
So people
Yeah,
can play it.
Bugsy 4D looks really good. I can't believe I'm
It does
saying
actually
that.
look pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm so shocked that I'm excited for a Bubsy game.
I'm not surprised because the developer is the people who did Demon Turf, which is a great game. Slime Son was another one from them. Their next game, the sequel to Demon Turf, I played the demo of that. I talked about it on the show. Looks and feels fucking great, and the Bubsy game looks like it's running off of the same sort of engine. There's a he's been so the dev has been posting
Did he die?
one of
Did
them's
he
just
die?
called the Hedgehog, and the Hedgehog has Bubsy nude,
Mm.
and he's
Wow.
blurred out
Okay.
his junk. Yeah,
Okay, well, I'll move on. Tales of Zillia Remastered was announced for October 31st for everything. Helldivers 2 crossover with Halo ODST launches August 26th. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor launches September 17th, but is only Xbox and PC, which is weird.
well, I think the first game was that way for a while too. Like the original Deep Rock was that way. For
But
a
I thought
while
it was
too.
because it
don't
was early access.
I don't fucking know, man.
Actually, you're right. The first one did launch early access, which PlayStation doesn't have a thing for now. But I think
Unless
do it now.
unless they really want it, then they
Unless
have
they
it.
really want it, yeah. Then they let you do it.
Yeah. Siberia Remastered launches November 6th.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Okay.
But I swear they've remastered this game before.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
they
it's
have.
good.
They absolutely
Wow.
have. Star Trek Prodigy Supernova is being delisted in September.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't
Star
either.
Trek. Wait, what? Prodigy.
Supernova.
Oh, that's the game. Yeah, that's the like Game Mill or what is it? OG
Oh.
Games, whatever. That that's based on the cartoon.
Outright?
That's Star Trek.
Didn't they just
Yeah,
delist
outright.
the Superhero Pets game too? The DC Super
Oh
Pets?
yeah, the DC one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Ease versus Trails in the Sky Alternative Saga has been delayed by a few months.
I don't know how that works, but okay. I'm sure. I realize I know we all know someone that I could ask, but like, East is a pretty contained story about one hero.
Yeah,
And I don't know how you have a crossover with him, but all
that
right.
dude's seen some shit too.
Yeah.
Man, Analog is pissing off everybody. The Analog 3D, the N64 console, has been delayed so many times and has now been delayed again into Q4. And then
Yep.
Clover Pit was delayed to September 26th, and I kid you not, because of Hollow Knight Silksong.
What is Clover? What is this?
It's an indie game. I don't know what it is, but
I'm
I saw
assuming
this
it
tweet.
plays like. I'm assuming it plays like Silksong then.
It's probably just an indie game. Like Silksong is the GTA of indie games, so like every other indie game's like, nope, we're not releasing on that day.
I'm just gonna say something, and I know I said it in the chat. I don't get like Hollow Knight. Let me be clear: it's not a bad game. I just don't.
I don't get it either. Like I don't get the hoopla
Yeah,
over it.
This
It's
is
fine.
Like I just no. This game's the best ever. Like, all right, but I also didn't like Dread, so I don't know. Maybe people come to those types of games for other feelings than I do.
I played Hollow Knight, and I'm just like, I feel like this game doesn't want me to have fun.
So I
Like-
felt about Dread, so, you know.
Like in Hollow Knight, I I put in the chat the other day. I was like, do you really have to equip a charm to see yourself on the map, which is insane to me. And then also, like, you have to pay in-game currency to unlock the map. Like,
I'm okay with that, because that implies that it's like a real map or whatever.
but then it's not like an exploration. Like, if I explored it,
Yeah, I don't know.
it just like that game was constantly like, no, you're not gonna have fun. And I'm like, well, then I'm not gonna play it. Like,
I've just never understood the rabid fan base, but then again, it's not my job to, so, you know, whatever.
there was a leak that they're making a Lego Genesis controller.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's alright.
It looks kind of not great.
I'm not impressed. Well, I don't think the Game Boy looks great either. Look at the cartridges on the Game Boy, and the gray color doesn't look right on the cartridge. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, it's fine, but like,
I don't know. We don't need a Lego
I don't know.
everything.
the what was neat about the NES was all the little secrets and the mechanical function of the TV screen, and
Mechanical
that was
function.
all really neat stuff.
What's your junction?
So yeah, I don't understand it, but whatever. They'll sell, and they'll sell it for quite a bit of money.
Yeah, apparently the first Hollow Knight sold 15 million copies.
Oh,
which is
I'm
fucking...
talking about the Lego stuff. That
Oh
we
no,
moved
the
on
Lego
to.
stuff will sell too, but like, yeah, I just saw the Hollow Knight sold 15 million. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Assassin's Creed is getting a free update with new story chapters and missions set in the 9th century.
That's Mirage, right?
Yes, Mirage.
Yeah, that's weird because that's not the last game that came out.
Nope.
It is not. No. Oh well, I mean, but that's getting. It has DLC coming. Shadows has a big DLC.
No, it's just weird because it's like that's not usually how things work. But all right.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
It's like when Borderlands 2 received DLC right before Borderlands 3 came out, and it's like, all right, okay,
Sure, why not?
Yep.
Hideo Kojima said he has no plans to work on Death Stranding 3 because the ending of the second game is the ending for both titles' story. But he already wrote a concept for a third game and wants somebody else to do it. Okay.
Okay.
all right. I'm just gonna take from Terrence. He's doing too much.
Not
Thank
only
you.
that, but if somebody actually did take it and start doing it, he'd be like, nope, that's not right. Let me do it.
That's exactly what's going. Yep.
That's also yes.
Yep.
The Game Awards return December 11th.
Oh man, I can't wait for the best game of the year, Lords of the Fallen 17 or whatever it actually is.
Well, that won't be out
When-
this year, so it can't win.
I don't give a shit if it was or not. I was making a joke because I'm never playing that game. I zero care about that game.
Well, I don't. I mean, obviously, I don't care, but no. And I think that is all the news for this week. I'm gonna check the inbox, but the last time
While
I
you
looked,
checking the inbox, I'm gonna just say this real quick because you didn't say it. There was also 2 Star Trek games announced.
I didn't
from
see
Star
them on the
Trek fans
list,
that I have
so I
out here.
apologize.
Oh, word?
No.
No, you good. It was there's a Star Trek there's a VR game called Star Trek Infection, which is a weird mashup because it's a survival horror game set in the Star Trek universe.
Okay.
Um,
Are tribbles involved?
From the little gameplay I looked at, no, it looks like some weird plant zombies kind of. You know what?
Plants
Last
versus
of Us.
zombies?
No, not that. Just the plants is turning people into zombies is what's happening.
Turnip.
Fungus.
Turniping
Like,
people into zombies.
ha! That was good. And the other one,
The
which
committing
y'all
tax
definitely
evasion.
won't care about, is he doing what?
I said, are they committing tax evasion? It was a turn up boy joke. It's been
Man,
not
we
good.
just rolling with the jokes in this. Ain't none of them sticking. It's fine.
Right.
Well,
The last one is a roguelite.
So.
That's
Of
all they
course
don't
it
care
is.
about. It's based on Star Trek Voyager, which actually fits for that because, again, Star Trek fans know
Okay,
that.
but
Go ahead.
what's the gameplay? Because roguelike is very generic. So what's the gameplay?
It is right. So there wasn't the trailer only had like kind of clips of gameplay, but essentially you get control of the ship and you move across the quadrant, and you're able to function much like Star Trek. So you'll have to pick your crew and send them down on away missions on planets. It looks like it's more menu based and like choices from that. Like you're not actually controlling the person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But when you're actually fighting other ships, it looks like you actually control Voyager, like on the screen and stuff. So it's a lot of like menu choices, but it fits for Voyager because that,
Yeah,
if
it's
you know
something I
anything
might
about
keep an
that,
eye out for.
yeah, like they're stuck on the other side of the galaxy in the Delta Quadrant and they can't get back. It'll take 70,000 years if they warp back, so they have to find a way back home. So the whole roguelike kind of mechanic definitely fits that. But go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That's Star Trek.
Listen, I love Star Trek.
I
I'm
know.
happy. We got 2 Star Trek games in 2025. Like, listen. Woo.
All right, so I got some tweets here from Shogun. He says, "This is gonna make me watch this." I'm sorry. He said, "I watched the Until Dawn movie on Netflix." He said it was fire. Sony needs to do more of that.
Really?
It's dude. I heard it was bad, so I never watched it. But now that he's saying it's good, I
Same.
might watch it.
I've heard it's good. It's just I've also heard that it didn't need. It could have been called something else, and it would have been better off for it.
Well, it's on Netflix right now, so I think maybe I'll watch that tonight since John Oliver's not on tonight.
Which is a weird thing because it's like, yeah, if why attach the license to it if it's not going to be a 1-to-1 remake? I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so he's going to do the same shit Anthony's doing. Since it's been 30 years since the Mortal Kombat movie, is it still the best video game movie adaptation? If not, what would be your top 3?
Are we including animated stuff?
I think we have to go live action for this one because anime is kind of unfair.
I was gonna say because like I would say the Sonic OVA is probably the most accurate thing. Super Mario Brothers movie was really good, not the old one, the new one.
Does CGI? I guess that's a question. Like, is CGI count? Like, I don't know. Like Mortal Kombat.
Let's just say no.
Okay, let's say no because Mario is probably as close to being the best one.
Right. Because even I'd say no. Like the live action, quote unquote live action Sonic stuff isn't bad.
I love all 3 of those movies. They're better than they have any right to be.
And right to be, yeah. And they're not completely inaccurate to. They clearly are working off their own lore, but so does Mortal Kombat or whatever. But if you're looking for just like, because that's still mostly animated, I'd argue, right? Like everything that's video game related is. Animated.
It's kind of going to have some CGI in it, I guess.
CGI is fine, but like literally the video game characters are just CG. So like, yeah, I mean,
Mortal Kombat's really good.
Good, and that's kind of the problem. Is like that movie is really good. I mean, Mortal Kombat 2 that's coming out looks really fucking good. Really
I like the new
good.
one. I wish there'd have been a tournament, but like,
the new Street Fighter that they've only been announcing casting for looks really, really bad just by casting.
Dude, I want to discuss like the ones nobody talks about, like the fucking King of Fighters movie and the fucking Tekken movie, which is really bad.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's bad.
I saw that. Heihachi. Oh god.
The Double Dragon movie. I mean, they cast Heihachi well. It's just weird.
I'm looking at. I just typed in video game movies because I was like,
I liked Double Dragon.
Okay.
I was a kid. And it was like in an entertaining way. Not that it's good.
Yeah,
movie.
Double Dragon's not a good adaptation of the game.
Yeah,
but it's fun.
It's fun.
But remember the Double Dragon cartoon?
Yes,
I used to always watch the Double Dragon cartoon.
Same. So my brother did.
So I'm looking at video game movies. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but like Tomb Raider movies aren't bad.
No, those are fine. Even the new one was okay.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't watch the
Um,
new one, the animated one.
No, what about the one with
Alicia
Vikander?
Vikander.
Vikander, yeah.
Oh, I did watch that one.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I
didn't
did watch that one.
those.
Detective Pikachu.
That's a
I
lot
like
of
that.
CGI though.
Yeah, I know. Silent Hill. The
Which
first
one?
Silent Hill
Oh,
movie
the first one.
I like
Okay,
the first one.
is not bad.
first one's not bad.
I don't like the Resident Evil movies.
I like them, but they're not.
They're not video game based.
They're not video game
They
based.
make reference. Yeah.
That new one
same
is.
thing about
Some in
Monster
there.
Hunter.
That new one kind
Yeah,
of
it's
is.
true.
said. Yeah.
I like Doom, even though it's clearly based off of Doom 3. I like Doom.
Dude, Doom is such a campy, fun movie.
Yeah, it's campy, but
It is
I mean
very
that's
campy.
the game.
Doom Annihilation
Except for
is
Doom.
terrible.
I've heard that.
watch
I've
that
not
one?
watched Alone in the Dark.
No, that's a Uwe Boll
That's
joint.
so bad.
No.
Oh, is
Jeez,
that okay?
Yeah, don't watch
You can
that.
skip all of those.
We're not the audience. Five Nights at Freddy's.
I liked it.
It's good.
I like
That was-
it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm excited
All
for
right,
the
there you
sequel.
go. Well, that's probably the
Yeah.
best one because it's probably the most accurate.
I wouldn't base it
Right.
on accuracy. I'd base it on if it was a good movie, and I think Mortal Kombat's still
Okay.
better.
Okay. I like both the Hitman movies.
I only saw one of
They were
them. I never
fun.
saw the second one.
The second one's
Yeah.
more accurate,
Yeah.
arguably, but I like the one with Timothy Olyphant.
Timothy
I
Olyphant,
like
did too.
Timothy Olyphant
That
just
was
about
my
anything.
favorite.
He's in
Yeah,
he's in
pretty much,
Alien.
right?
He's in Alien Earth. Has anybody watched that?
I have.
Not yet, no.
Yes. he is
I've
in
I've
that.
only seen
And
the
he's-
first
I
two
love-
episodes. I'm very angry that I have to wait because like I could watch
Yeah.
the third one, but I'm like, dude, then I'm out.
Yep. You gotta wait.
So here's one. Here's one that like it's a bad. It
Wrong,
was
man.
a bad decision, but I don't dislike the movie. But the Prince of Persia movie.
Oh, I heard that's
I
okay.
didn't see it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
It's
Gyllenhaal
okay.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
but look, here's the issue with it. Obviously, starring a white guy, right?
Right,
You can
as the
tan Jake
Prince of
Gyllenhaal
Persia.
up, but
Yeah.
like weird. But it's the team that did Pirates of the Caribbean, so you kind of know what you're getting. It's an adventure film. It's not horribly inaccurate to the Prince of Persia trilogy, the Sands of Time trilogy.
The Sands of Time. Oh, okay.
Because that's what it's based off of. Like even Jake Gyllenhaal's design looks very much up like that Prince. They released the tie-in quote unquote game, the Forbidden Sands or whatever it's called.
Oh,
That actually
yeah.
I
took
don't know
game.
when that came out. I didn't realize that was a tie-in for the movie.
That
I
game
remember
is
Sort of,
that game is
yeah.
okay. Truthfully.
The Wii version's better.
Okay.
It's one of those weird games where the Wii version's different than the main console one. But that movie's okay. It's a lot better than fucking Lone Ranger.
Oh,
That was
I
bad.
also
that was a
watched-
bad
yeah,
movie.
yeah. Right.
Yeah, that
so
wasn't good.
I don't remember which one came out first, but yeah, Prince of Persia, and you're like, oh god. And what's really weird, and I kind of kick myself for not getting it because it's probably the only time you'll ever see it. They had Lego sets.
I did not know that.
There was Prince of Persia Lego sets.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was probably worth money now.
Oh my god! So I'm looking up live action video game movies, and the first one was Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That's an old movie. I showed that to my son, and he's like,
Here's one.
"The
here's
hell
one
is
I
this
think
movie?"
I don't know if
Same. When I showed it to my
Wombat
kids,
will be
Dad.
the only one that can answer to it. Wing Commander.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
God, I love Wing
I
Commander.
watched Wing Commander.
Not the movie, but the games. I love the
Exactly.
games.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
the games are
Okay.
great. The movie,
I've heard the show is really good, but I don't know about the movie.
the show. Wait,
I mean, the
there's-
games
yeah,
were
yeah.
like the games were kind of like movies.
yeah.
So
Malcolm McDowell, fucking Mark Hamill, yeah.
Mark Hamill
yeah.
was.
They
Yep.
reprised their role on the television show.
hmm
No, there was a show.
He
Okay.
blew his
That's
mind.
good.
He had no
Yeah.
idea there was a TV show.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, there's the Dead or Alive, 2006.
That movie is
Ah,
bad.
I screamed that movie when I worked at Rave. Oh God,
What
it's
was that
bad.
again? Say it again.
The DOA, Dead or Alive.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Kevin.
God.
Kevin Nash is in that one.
Kevin- Yes.
That's 2006. UA Bull shows up on this list too many times.
He's made
yeah,
a
'cause he
lot,
did a
and
lot
they're
of
all
them.
bad.
They're all
same
bad.
year. Same year. January 11th, In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege tale.
Yep, I had to
Yeah.
screen
And
that.
then
Terrible.
October 2nd, Far Cry.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Also bad.
I don't think I saw Far Cry.
Same year. I don't like this movie at all. I think it's actually a spit in the face. Max Payne.
Oh, with Marky Mark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even see that movie.
Yeah, it's
It's
about
not-
I
drugs.
was hoping
It's about
for it.
drugs.
Yeah.
It doesn't
But no.
understand the concept at all.
It does not.
And you know what the worst part is? Is that fucking Max Payne has a very easy narrative to make into a movie.
It 100% does.
And they decide to do some fucking other shit with it. I'm like, you fucking idiots.
Yep.
One of the most notoriously bad Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li.
Oh yeah, the one with the chick
that
from
too.
Smallville.
From Smallville. Yep. That
Yeah.
also was bad.
That's why she left Smallville was to go make that movie, and it was so bad.
That's a bad movie.
Yeah.
It
And then
was
she
not
joined a
good.
cult.
Yep.
I
Or
didn't
was
know
that
there
no?
a
That was the other girl.
That was the white,
No,
the other girl.
No.
the
Yeah.
blonde one.
She brought her into the cult.
Yes,
The
Oh!
white girl brought her, Kristen Chenoweth or whatever her name is.
Kruk.
Kristen Kruk.
Kruk. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
I didn't
Not
realize
Kristen
that.
Chenoweth. That's a different girl.
Yes, it
Different
is.
girl.
She brought her into the cult.
Man, it's hard to watch Smallville knowing what that chick was into.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Look up
I
a
mean, I ain't watching
documentary
the
on
show,
Nexium.
but-
No, I do not. I do not want to watch it. I heard like the cliff notes, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no.
2010, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. I like that movie way more than I should. I'm looking through. There's a bunch of Resident Evil, the Silent Hill movies that are bad. I never watched Need for Speed, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. That's the one with Aaron Paul.
Hmm. I heard
It's
Gran
a racing-
Turismo
Oh,
was
that wasn't
pretty
bad.
good.
That
Well,
wasn't
Gran Turismo-
horrible.
Gran Turismo's based off of the real story of the guy that was playing Gran Turismo that became a racer, right?
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah, like that.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
The name, yeah. Did anybody watch the Warcraft movie? I guess that's animated, so I'm
Yes.
not counting.
Yeah, it's all
I-
CG, but yeah.
Was not
Oh.
old.
I mean, mostly
Oh.
CG.
Oh,
I
I
like
forgot about this movie. Oh no. Assassin's Creed. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, with
yeah,
Das
with
Fassbinder.
Yeah, the dude that played
Magneto.
Magneto.
It's
Yeah.
Das Fassbinder.
The
It's a
animus that
Fassbinder.
the animus that is like a giant robot arm that you could do flips and tricks in.
It is Ezio with
Oh
Das
my
Fassbinder.
Oh my God.
Was it?
that
Wait, was
movie
it
is
good?
so-
Was it bad?
No,
Y'all
it's
think jokes.
bad.
I can't tell.
It's so
Okay.
stupid.
I
It's
just
like-
love his
so
name. I
the
just want to say Fassbinder all the time.
Fassbinder.
the animus in that, instead of like a bed that you lied, like if you literally do the flips and shit.
Yeah, you're like in a rig.
Oh, wow.
You're attached to like
Okay.
a robot arm thing. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
okay.
You're Fassbending.
Um,
That's what you're doing.
Fassbender.
Uh,
Not fucking me.
Did anybody watch Rampage?
I did. It's not bad.
Yes,
I like that
it's
movie.
not bad. Yeah,
Alright.
I hate The Rock still, but it's
Oh,
not bad.
What the? Okay, so here's one that none of us watched because I didn't know it was even a game. Dead Trigger, based off of a
No,
mobile
I've
game
not
of the
seen
same
that.
name.
the
Stars
hell?
Dolph Lundgren.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm
2017.
curious.
What's the reception? It has a 5% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
If he dies,
Okay.
he dies.
Guys,
Detective Pikachu, Sonic the Hedgehog, Monster Hunter,
Oh yeah, that was
Kombat.
another. What's his name? Oh,
Paul Anderson.
Paul Anderson. Yeah.
Oh, W.S. Anderson.
oh,
yeah.
that's why his wife was in it, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tony
What
Jaa
the
is in
fuck?
that movie.
He is. I didn't really
Okay.
like that Monster Hunter.
I didn't hate it. It was fine.
There is. What the? Okay. So, do you remember a VR game called Werewolves Within?
Yeah, it was a
Vaguely.
Ubisoft game.
Yeah, developed by Red Storm.
Didn't it was an Apple TV
Oh, yeah.
movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I didn't. That's such a weird.
It was announced during an E3 and then forgotten about like 2 weeks later. That's what happened.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that.
Oh
movie
wait, I
is
saw
good.
that movie because it has that black dude, Sam Richardson. I love him. Yeah, I watched that movie. It wasn't horrible.
And then there's the Resident Evil movie you were talking about was
Operation
Welcome to
Raccoon City. Yeah.
No, it's Welcome to Raccoon City.
Sorry, Welcome to Raccoon City. Yeah.
The game is
I
Operation.
liked that one.
Yeah, that
That
movie
one-
was fine. I like that movie.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Uncharted.
Oh,
I didn't even see that because
it's-
I heard it was bad.
I mean, it's a popcorn movie. You'll watch it and not remember it 20 minutes after you watch it, but you won't hate having watched it, kind of thing.
Here's the worst. Here's the worst one. Borderlands.
I have not seen that yet.
I have not. I saw the first 30 minutes and I cut it off. 'cause
It
I was
keeps
like,
coming up for $5 on Apple TV, and I keep almost clicking the button, and then I just don't.
It was on Peacock or something for free because that's where I watched
Dude,
it.
I can't. Peacock's pissed me off. So
Oh, I got
I went
you.
to watch Twisted Metal, and they're like, "Well, you have the commercials," and I'm getting a commercial, the same commercial. And like, I looked to see how much it would cost to get rid of the commercial. They want fucking like Disney Plus money,
Oh, they wildin'.
and I'm like,
See, I don't.
nah.
My daughter
I-
pays for it because she likes watches the Housewives show, so I'm just aping off her account.
No, I've got
Yeah,
one of
but-
those, like, we'll give you the service for 6 months for $2.99 so I can watch the football games, but no, I'm not.
I know it's a lot of CG, but I might say that one of the best fucking video game movies is a Minecraft movie.
Dude, that movie is excellent.
I still need to
Right.
watch that.
It's
I haven't.
it's on Max right now. It's so good.
Yeah, I keep seeing it. I just haven't.
You need to watch it. It's really good.
Okay.
It shouldn't be as good as it is.
Okay.
It's irritating how good it is. 'Cause I
Yeah,
want it-
it's
I
really,
want
really
it-
good. It's really good.
I wanted that movie to be bad. I wanted to be able to be like, these fucking idiots, and then I was just like,
Okay.
that was good.
Yeah,
What?
it's
Like,
really
I had
good.
legitimate laughs. Like, what? Jack Black isn't fucking horribly annoying.
Dude, Jason Momoa nails the
That's
role
what I was
he's in.
expecting.
Jason Momoa, being a comedy guy, they need him as Lobo at this point in DC. He wants to play a Lobo. He's
Oh, I think he already got
clearly not-
cast.
Has he? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm
Because,
pretty sure he announced
he's got
that.
a really
Yeah.
good sense of humor. It's like, it's kind of upsetting that they've been trying to put him in this action star role without giving him like the ability to do the shit that he does in fucking Minecraft. He's the funny part of that movie, not Jack Black.
Yeah, he
Wow,
nails that
okay.
movie.
And then so there's a list of upcoming movies too, and so we know stuff like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which I'm sure will be fine. Mortal Kombat 2, which we all I think are excited for. There's a Return to Silent Hill. I'll be curious to know what they're doing with that. Of course, there's Resident Evil and a Sonic the Hedgehog, and we know about Zelda already. Stuff I didn't know that was being worked on. Iron Lung, based off of the David Zemansky game,
Okay.
where the person is welded into a submarine.
Yeah.
That'll be a good
Damn.
horror movie.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
Watch Dogs movie, which I have to assume is going to be bad. And then here's a bunch of stuff is listed. Those were listed as undated. Now, in development, there's a couple of questionable stuff. Bendy and the Ink Machine, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Comics Zone, a film based off of Crossfire.
Yeah.
Place,
Makes
popular
sense.
game on the face of the planet, yeah. Days Gone, Death Stranding, which weirdly has a director attached to it. That's an A24 joint, apparently. A Dead by Daylight film, which how do you do that without a bunch of crossovers?
Facts.
Dredge, an untitled Duke Nukem film. El Paso Elsewhere, Elden Ring, Eternal Champions, Fear,
Eternal
Firewatch.
Champions.
Eternal
What?
Champions.
Yep. Skydance Media.
We're gonna find out who he's shooting at. Yes.
You know what? You know what? I'm just going to take this opportunity to say that Eternal Champions got greenlit a movie before Mega Man Legends, so ha ha ha.
Son of a bitch. He would turn it
No
into.
accounting for taste.
We
Right.
already know. We already know that they're doing a Five Nights at Freddy's 3 guaranteed, so I don't know why it's in this list. Ghost of Tsushima is listed here. Gravity Rush is listed here. Helldivers.
Dude,
Hello
Helldivers
Neighbor,
movie already exists. It's called Starship
Need a movie.
Troopers.
Right. They don't need to make that
Horizon
movie.
Zero Dawn. Oh no! Why? Why can't we have a good director attached to this? Fucking, there's a House of the Dead announced, and the fucking director is Paul W.S. Anderson.
Well, I mean, the first two
Uwe
were made
Boll?
by
Do a
Uwe
House of
Boll.
Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're getting
Y'all
another
level it
shitty
up.
director attached. God
I'll take him over Uwe Boll, I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Jack and Daxter, Just Cause. How the fuck are you doing a film based off of Just Dance? It's beyond me.
I mean, it'd be like one of
That'd be
those Step It Up movies.
That
Probably.
Metal Gear film you're never getting, by Jordan Roberts, Voight. I don't know how you pronounce his last name, whatever.
You know what?
Minecraft
Maybe they do the
sequel.
first game as a movie. Anyway, go ahead.
Outlast, Outrun, which is the Michael Bay Outrun.
Hell yeah.
There's a Pac-Man, untitled Pac-Man film. There's a Detective Pikachu sequel. Poppy Playtime. There's an untitled Portal film. I would love to know when these went into production, quote unquote.
Dude, it
Rabbids
just
film.
happens all the time.
Rabbids has a really decent television show that people didn't realize existed. Riders Republic, Ruiner, fucking an untitled Saints Row film. Just drop that and get rid of it already. Let that franchise die. A Shinobi movie, which we kind of knew about because Sega announced a bunch of that shit. Slime Rancher, Space Channel 5, Space Invaders. We already know there's a Street Fighter movie coming. Entitled Streets of Rage film. Okay, what the fuck is Talking Tom?
Dude,
Oh,
man.
that's
Talking
a,
Tom
that's
was
a mobile game.
app. Yeah.
My kids mess with that.
A Vampire Survivors movie, which we've already heard announced. And Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon film.
Bro, I
Okay.
checked out like 20 movies ago.
Sorry, I just find the randomness of like, wow, we'll just fucking license anything. Like, we know.
They do, and then it never happens.
That is what's happening too. Yep.
None of these movies, like 90% of these movies won't happen. So let's move on to the last two tweets here. He says, I picked up a 75-inch TCL QLED TV from Walmart for $500, which
Damn.
has better picture quality and all the gaming features of my older, more expensive 65-inch Samsung QLED, which was $1,300 in 2017.
TCL is the truth.
Dude, I'm telling you, the best TV I've had in a long time. He says, do you think the
You get
Xbox...
a lick, man.
Yeah. Do you think the Xbox strategy will drive down overall console PC prices in the future due to more options? Oh, hell no.
No.
We are never, ever getting price drops again.
Getting back together.
Oh, Brian and I are on the same page there.
Yep.
Back together.
So
You and I were on the same page.
He says, I've never been a fan of free-to-play games, but... This motherfucker. Never been a fan of free-to-play games, but since I'm waiting on Battlefield 6, Delta Force is not a bad Temu option. Just like my cheap TV, it does just enough to be good, but I can definitely see the quality difference, mainly the sound. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm having fun, right? Nope, does not matter. And we had one Blue Sky message. Comes from Blue Apple. He says, Trump made a deal with Japan lowering the tariffs from 50 to 15%. This should have resulted in lowering Japanese games and game system prices. However, Nintendo didn't lower their prices and Sony actually raised theirs. Do prices only go up?
Well, you keep in mind that it's still higher than it was.
Yes.
Like the tariff has calmed down, but it's still higher than it was before the tariff.
But this also brings up another point that I've seen a lot of people that I think understand how this works, consumerism-wise. Once these prices go up,
They never go down.
they're never going back down.
No, never.
I don't care if they make it
Whatever.
0% tariffs on Japan, the PlayStation 5 will still be $550.
Yeah, that's
Because it can be now.
Yes, because people are paying for it, so...
seal is broken.
Yep. Your Switch 2 will always cost $450. That's just the way it's going to be. And that sucks.
Unless they raise the price, in which case it'll be that much.
I would not be shocked to see a Switch 2 price increase towards the end of this year, early next year.
I've always been someone who's really spent like very little on video games overall because I spend a lot overall, but like game to game, I don't generally buy games brand new. I would wait for sales, etc. And this is like, no, that's not going to happen anymore. Because like, I didn't have a PS3 until it became slim because I just couldn't justify the price when I was making $8 an hour. Like, that was a lot of work, and I'm going to maybe get like one game. I waited till they became the slim model, even though I couldn't play my PS2 stuff on it. I was like, well, that's fine. I'd rather not spend $500+. So with my first paycheck, I bought an Xbox 360 Arcade Edition, which had just a memory card, back when they made those.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I spent my first paycheck on. I got a 360 despite wanting a PS3 simply because they had a cheaper option. And nowadays it's like, well, that's not how this works anymore. Well, there's an expensive model, and then there's a more expensive model. And all right, like, it will keep people away from this stuff. And I don't comprehend, like, they want to make up the sales in like selling to less people for more money, I feel like. And they don't like, there's no way that building a Switch, 8 years into the life cycle, is not less expensive than it was in the beginning. And they're still raising prices.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that, where it's just like, this is... I kind of hope this is kind of the end of fucking video games being a mainstream thing, because fuck you. Like, at this point, like, you're going to either have to lower your prices to get people back, or die being a fringe hobby like you once were. It just pisses me off. It just pisses me off because it's greed. It's not even, they'll use whatever excuse, but it's just greed.
Challenging economic times.
Yeah.
Certainty.
Suck my fucking dick. There's my response.
Yeah, I'm not. I actually agree with you that, like, I feel like they're really teetering on a point where this is going to be unaffordable for most people, because the PS2 is the best-selling console of all time. When did it sell most of its units? When it dropped to like $99.
But even then, even before then, part of the value was that it was a cheap DVD player. Right?
100%.
Like,
yeah.
So you're we're selling something that's, expensive, but a DVD player is more, and this more money, and it does less. And so, like, and that's what they tried to get the PS3 on, but like, people just didn't adopt Blu-ray like they did DVD. And whatever. But they also didn't need a fucking flash card slot in your PS3. There's a lot of unnecessary hardware in the original models. And that's kind of where my frustration lies, is that not only do you not get price decrease over time with cheaper models, there's no benefit to upgrading some of these consoles. Like, we've only, just stopped getting PS4 games, really?
It's being phased out this year.
Yeah, but like, okay. And I can get a Steam Deck for less money that'll play most stuff. There's certain things it won't be able to play, and that's significantly less with a dock. Now, will it play at the same fidelity? No, but at some point, like, what are we doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like I said to you, like I said in the chat, when the price increase was announced, I could see the next generation of consoles being the last generation of consoles, because the further the price increases, just buy a pre-built gaming PC.
But are we really under the assumption that those prices aren't going to go up too if that starts becoming popular?
Sure, but it's just one of those.
A pre-built
They're not
gaming
offering
PC is
enough.
still, like, if you want one that's somewhat decent, you're still looking between $1,200 and $1,500,
It's true.
which is double a PS5 Pro. So you're approaching that level, but you're not at that level where people are like, well, I'll give up the convenience and spend an extra $400. We're not there yet.
But at the same time, there isn't a cheaper option when it comes to the consoles. And
There
so
actually
getting something
is,
that's-
just nobody likes it. And that's the Series S, which is still under $400.
Sure. Okay. So there's one option.
Mm-hmm.
But if I buy a semi-decent, like, cheap gaming PC, you can probably get the same sort of performance and have access to more, right? Like, the problem is that, like, you know, we don't have the exclusives anymore.
No, exclusivity is gone. I think that's...
And that's fine. It's for the benefit of everyone.
100%,
But
yeah.
with that gone and prices increasing, I just don't see the value in paying for a console that's locked, right? Like, even the Steam Deck allows you to install Epic, right? You have to do a little bit of work for it, but you can. You know, now you can't get fucking Microsoft to work, but that's Microsoft's end more than it's the Steam Deck's fault. But it's partially because it's on Linux, but I mean, that's Microsoft not wanting that money. I don't know. It's frustrating because it's like more and more. I've never been that person. I've never been the get a gaming PC person. It's just at some point it's like the value proposition is starting to be lost.
No, I get where you're coming from, but I still don't think you can get a Series S equivalent PC for less than $600 or $700, and that's still almost double. A $400 PC is going to run Google Docs and web browsers. It's not going to run... It's going to run some smaller indie games, but it's not going to run Gears of War Reloaded. It's not going to run GTA 6.
Yeah. But let's see if the fucking Series S can run GTA
It will,
6.
because it's required to. It may not be the best version of it, but it will run it. Like, they will optimize it, because, again, the whole benefit of consoles is that it's one system. And you hear people gripe all the time, like, well, the Series S, there's two. You know.
Is it one system when Metal Gear Solid Delta isn't running as well on the Pro?
I'm not saying that you're incorrect on that, but what I'm saying is that it does run. A $400 PC ain't going to run Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Sure.
Like, at all, period. It may run like shit on the Series S, but it runs.
I think that they're muddying the waters on that front too, but
no, you're right, they are.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Listen, I would much rather be wrong, and I would hope that maybe we return to what consoles once were, but like, you could buy PS3s for next to nothing when the PS4 came out. You couldn't do that with PS4 when PS5 came out.
You still can't. Like, if you go try to buy a PS4 right now, it's still super expensive. It's ridiculous.
And that's fucking absurd.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%. You're correct on that. Like, going back and buying and I'm using finger quotes, old consoles, PS4, Xbox One, original Nintendo Switch, they're still expensive, which is crazy.
And the Switch is getting a fucking price increase?
Mm-hmm. It already has, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, I didn't realize it already had, but regardless, it's just...
Like, I can't even fathom why Nintendo would raise the price of the original Switch when, secretly, internally, they're like, let's beat the PlayStation 2 in system sales. The surefire way to do that is to drop it $50, not raise it $50.
Misunderstood. I've accidentally increased the price.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's a weird scenario. I get the PC argument, I do, and I understand it, but I still don't think we're at that level where you can go out and buy an equivalent Series S. I know people give the Series S a lot of shit, but the Series S is probably 4 to 5 times more powerful than a Switch 2, and a Switch 2 is $450. The Steam Deck and the Switch 2, the Switch 2 and the Steam Deck are probably fairly on the same level power-wise. I know there's arguments out there for every side of it, but who cares? The Steam Deck is cheaper than the Switch 2. But the Switch 2's already outsold the Steam Deck, which is just bananas in my brain.
Switch 2 has the exclusive.
Yeah, the Nintendo
the
games.
promise of exclusives.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got that Mario
Well,
Kart, got that
Steam Deck-
Donkey Kong, you know.
Steam Deck is only sold through Steam.
Exactly, 100%. But it's also been on the market for 3 years, and it's sold 3-4 million units, which is, and it's the best-selling one by far, right?
Right.
I don't know. I just
so
don't think consumers are ready to do that. Like, everybody has a PC and everybody can play, fucking Vampire Survivors on their desktop. But when it comes to playing, like, GTA, Metal Gear, Halo, Gears of War, Ghost of Tsushima, whatever, you're going to want a console, not a PC. That's just my opinion.
I think this whole I think the fact that this conversation can even happen is fucking horseshit. I guess is where
I agree. I agree with that.
Anger comes from, because it's just like, yeah, I'm not buying this shit. I'm not fucking interested. Like, I have other fucking hobbies. Like, I don't. It's like it to me. It feels like the ultimate fanboyism. I get it when they're like demanding this much money from you at this fucking point. Like, yeah, you're gonna want to defend your fucking $700 purchase when there's no fucking games on either one. Like, the output has significantly dropped from the fucking PS4 era.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's dropped from the Xbox 360 era for sure, but even in Xbox One, they were putting out more shit. It's just I'm frustrated with the whole fucking industry.
I am too. I am 100% too. All right, that's it from us this week. If you want to send us tweets, you can send them to @ZTGD Radio, same on Blue Sky, @ZTGD Radio. If you want to send us an email, it's podcasts@ztgd.com. We'll be back next week with some more embargoes lifted. Parents can tell us all about Space Station Cobra. Space Cobra, whatever the fuck it's called. There's a Cobra in there. He's in space.
Wow.
Something about
There is
space and Cobra.
Yeah. Space and Cobras. Yep.
Cobra Space. I don't know if you know that.
Cobra. La la la.
That was my tagline for Metal Gear. Was Cobra
heard.
Lale Lule Lo.
Yeah, that was really good.
But that's it for us this week. So unless anybody has anything else, we'll get out of here. Peace, bitches.
Alrighty. And it goes something like this.